Gundam X is a fantastic story. It just didn't get a chance to shine.
Isn't their anniversary coming up too? I think.
What's that? What's that for the people out there that might not know the Gundam X story? What's that story? In a quick synopsis.
Essentially.
All right, what's up? This is Daniel Cunningham, also known as Daniel.Cunningham.5648 on Instagram. And you're tuning into the Undergated podcast.
What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday or whatever day y'all tuning in for this. This is the Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. Every week, we bring you a brand new episode of the Undergated podcast. We sit here and discuss. We discuss about Gundam, anime, movies, books, TV shows, sports, and all. So kick back, relax, and enjoy, because this one is going to be a fun-filled episode. This is where you break out the notebooks. This is where you might want to go and invest in a kit that you might not have heard about in a long time. We're going to travel down the back roads of the Gundam universe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video episode. Spotify people, what's up? I have the fellas with me. CD, Chloe's dad, Austin, GXT, aka Gunpla X Tesseract. Y'all ready for this? This is going to be a good episode. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. It's going to be a good episode. Last week, we sat down and we talked the new Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. And we gave our thumbs up, thumbs down, what we liked, what we didn't like. So if you missed last week's episode, this is what you missed.
Kids. And I have to save kids by fighting, by killing people.
You just made your son into an orphan because his dad's already dead. You're going to die too, most likely. And now you just created someone who's going to be pissed off at the world. You just created Mafty.
And that was last week's episode. Requiem for Vengeance is out now on Netflix, so make sure y'all tune in. And came out at a pretty decent time. Go ahead, Austin. What's up?
I was gonna say, you know, it's funny. We went around the internet listening to other people's reviews that came around that time. A lot of people kind of had the same opinions we had about it, which I wasn't expecting. I thought we were going to be a little bit more of the outliers, but I mean, a lot more people said they liked it just flat out.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah. I think people like that boots on the ground, and I think people like the mayhem. Like you said, it was more that John Wick. I think they would have lost the crowd if it was less of that John Wick style, in Austin's words. But that was it. Make sure y'all go tune in on that episode and let us know how y'all feel about Requiem for Vengeance. We appreciate everybody who tuned in. Man, like I said earlier, this episode is going to be fun. We're going to talk about some things that it tests our knowledge. And definitely we have one reason we have Austin on the line is we're going to talk about some Gundam lore. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But of course, as always, before we get started, the greetings. Fellas, how's your week been? CD, how your week been, big dog?
Rinse, wash, repeat, as you would say, Coop. Just another day. Didn't do too much. Went bowling over the weekend. Spent a lot of money doing that, but it was fun seeing my nieces and nephews and hanging out with the fam. But other than that, man, just been in the house chilling, catching up on sleep, relaxing.
Yep. What about you, Austin?
Weekend was a little bit tough for me. I came down with something. I don't know what it was, but came down with some type of illness on Friday, and it kind of had me stay in the bed on Saturday, and only in and out sparsely. And then Sunday, was kind of getting over it, and I feel like I'm over it now. But whatever it was, it came in, hit me, and then but it didn't keep me down. But it just seems like every weekend I get hit with some type of new illness that keeps me in bed. So
Chloe had a stomach bug too. She was out of school for that. So
I definitely caught like a sore throat last week. Last Thursday, Friday-ish. Definitely caught that sore throat. So I was kind of hanging it up. Go ahead. Was you good?
No.
Was it like a stomach or was it like your headache? What was it?
It was a headache. It was like a migraine, and it's like if you get up too fast, you get a migraine. If you lay down too hard, you get a migraine. If you look in a bright area,
be the worst. Yeah. Migraine.
I was just
gotta
like,
be the
what's
worst.
going on? I was thinking to myself, like, what's going on? So I popped the Tylenol and just was like, I'm just gonna call Saturday a missed day. But I powered through on Sunday. Painted some stuff. that was really it. That was
Mm.
really it, man. It was me just
Ain't nothing
fighting
wrong with
and
it.
winning. Yeah. What about you, Cooper?
Sore throat. Dealt with a sore throat for a little bit over the weekend, but last week I did go see the last movie of Gundam that was out in theaters. I feel good because it felt like I've seen all of Gundam because I'm watching scenes. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah, wait, oh yeah. I was tired because I took a NyQuil. The movie started at 7:30. I was like, all right, cool. 8 o'clock, I'm gonna take a NyQuil. Didn't expect the NyQuil to like kick in. And I was sitting up there and I was like, man, I'm about to leave. I'm about to, and I felt the pressure. I was like, I'm about to leave. I'm getting tired. I feel like if I stand up, then people behind me are gonna be tight. And I'm like, no, I'm going to see the last shot. Is it the last shot or last shot is Jordan, not Jackson. Michael Jordan, last shooting, right? The last shooting.
Yep.
I want to see that in theaters. But that was pretty dope to see, get a better understanding about some Gundam. And yeah, took some photos, dropped a photo, but we could talk about that more in what's cooking segment. But overall, like rinse, wash, and repeat. Sprinkling some things in there. But yeah, that's about it. Let us know down in the comments how's y'all week been. Hopefully everybody had a great week, pleasant week. And if you did it, it will get better. I promise, because you already felt what good feelings feel like. And they come and go. They come and go. So just embrace it. We appreciate everybody who lets us know how they're doing mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever the case, by hitting us up in the DM, dropping it in the comments. So we definitely see it and we appreciate y'all. Real quick, what's the worst type of like illness you could have? I just thought about that when I said the migraine. What's the worst you could probably have? Stomach? Throat? You think that's the worst? I think a toothache.
I could deal with the toothache. I could deal with the headache, but the retching of your stomach and your abs tighten up and your back hurting and count me out.
And you a big dude. You like that 6'2".
Stop telling me I'm 6'2", Coop. It's 6'3.5".
6'3.5". Respect the inch.
Respect. I know it's hard for you to differentiate because you down here, but up here I can tell you.
Dang.
It's all right, man. It's all right. Thanks, CD, man. Thanks, man. Next up, what building and breaking down the backlog? My fault, Austin. Real quick, what's the worst feeling you can have?
Oh no! I was going to agree with you with toothache. I had one time where I had a tooth that needed a root canal, and my 4 wisdom teeth were all impacted at the same time. So my jaw was my brain, my whole head was like feeling it was falling off. So yeah,
I was right there, man. A couple like almost 2 years ago, that tooth back here was killing me. At one point in time, I like it makes you go crazy a little bit, because at one point in time I thought about just like debating on taking a kitchen knife and just popping that bitch out myself. I was like, yo, I'm this close. I'm telling
on the edge.
I'm this close to doing it just to get that pressure and relief off. I'm telling you, big dog.
I was taking large chunks of ice and just bashing it on my tooth, hoping it would break the tooth or something would snap. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. It was bad. Oh, that and an ingrown toenail. Ingrown toenails are, if you ever cut your nail, cut in a straight line. Don't cut in a curve. You can get an ingrown toenail.
I thought you're supposed to cut it in a curve.
No, you're supposed to cut a straight line across. So when it gets close to your skin, you don't cut in, because when it regrows, it tries to reform, but it'll start angling itself down and digging into your skin. So you literally have to go to the doctor and have to cut it out. Yeah, I had one, but I didn't have to go to the doctor for it, thankfully. They just took pliers and like realigned it, and then I left. But it was horrible. Yeah, every step was terrible.
I can only imagine. Let us know in the comments below, people. What do y'all think? It's the worst type of pain y'all can have, especially during this Halloween season. I guess it's okay to talk about pains and gross and gore. This is the episode to do it. Happy Halloween out there for the people. What building and breaking down the backlog? I'm gonna keep mine pretty short because you could go Pete Coop's Corner, beautiful host by the way. Last episode, it dropped last Friday. I did get some stuff in from P. It was a mixed bag. P Bandai, Hobby Town, SH Fig Arts, you name it. I probably put not you name it.
A little bit of everything.
I got some stuff in. A little bit of everything. I will show. Shout out to the homie CD, because this is a pretty dope kit figure. And this is that Optimus Primal. Trying to show what get it in focus. It's the Optimus Primal from Yellow Part. It's pretty much like a builder figure almost, not necessarily like a kit. Because you put the legs, I think it's the legs. I showed it. Here it is. I showed it on the episode 2, I think. Or no, I don't know if I did or not. But it comes like this. Put the head on, put the arms on, body and waist, and attach the legs. No real building. Takes like 10 seconds to do. So check them out. 35 to 40 bucks. About the size of a 1/100 scale kit. Maybe on the mid UC size. Like a little bit taller than the RX, obviously, but I don't think it's as big as the new Gundam Master Grade. It might be, but it's a pretty dope kit. What I did do to it is spray it with Mr. Smooth Flat to get some of that shine and glare off of it. That makes it look 10 times better.
It looks
10
like a
times
toy
better.
now.
So, yeah. On the fence, like I said on that episode of Coop's Corner, I was a big Beast Wars fan growing up. Big Beast Wars fan. I'm on the fence about getting Cheetor. I'm on the fence about getting Prime. I might get Prime down the line to pair it with this guy though. Prime looks good too. But it's like, do I get Prime to pair with him or do I get Cheetor? Because if I get Prime, I gotta get Bumblebee. If I get Bumblebee, I gotta get Cheetor. So I gotta have all 4. Or I could just get Cheetor and just stay with the Beast War line. So I think eventually I'll just pick up Cheetor. That's it? Just Cheetor, right?
Yeah.
And then
I feel like I've seen the Beast Wars
be
episodes on YouTube too. We might want to go back.
Oh, they are.
They are?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's like on Transformer channel. Really good watch. If y'all just want to just tune into something from back in the day, old nostalgic feelings, good episode. I remember one episode as a kid that always stuck with me. They lost their senses. I think they lost how to like see, I believe. And it was like, oh, they found out, and this is when I found out as a kid, when you lose your senses, all your other senses heighten to take over. So if you go blind, like blind people are known more to like hear better, to smell better, taste better, feel better, because of they lose their eyesight, and vice versa if you're deaf or whatever. So that was a pretty dope episode, and I remember that one. So Beast Wars, I might go back and rewatch it. But check out Coop's Corner.
Graphics is tough.
Graphics is tough from back in the day. It's tough before its time. Before its time, for sure. Before its time. But yeah, go check it out. Go check this is a 20 centimeter model kit, if you want to call it that. It does come with multiple hands. This one does, and it comes with another faceplate as well. It comes with his like mouth like closed with the circuit out of the shield. But I am happy. I wish that what they did do with these kits was put out like a chase or a special edition, because Optimus Primal and Beast Wars, when he transformed, he was more black, silver, blue, and red. This Optimus Primal is black and silver, so I wish they sprinkled in like the blue and red in here as well. That would have been sick. Because I remember, I'm sorry I'm getting long-winded. Last year, my Ollie's had the old Beast War toys for like $15, and I was on the fence. It was like the old 1995 Optimus Primal and Megatron, the T-Rex, and I wanted them. I was like, maybe. And I saw them, like, those look terrible. Oh yeah, man. And my man, Duo's the Rat.
How big was that rat?
Yeah, right. and my man who plays Duo's voice did Rat Trap's voice. So when you listen to Rat Trap, you're gonna be like, man, this is Gundam Wing. Like, oh, Optimus, we gotta get out of here.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, That's a classic show. Beast Wars classic.
This looks.
Yeah.
Ford's
Look like
time.
Gundam 4 Requiem. Requiem for Avengers. There you go.
I mean,
20 years later.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
But no, that's
Yeah.
check out Coop's Corner. That's all I got picked up. Got some other content coming out. Coop's Corner. I might put a poll out there, yo, because the way the schedule is for Coop's Corner, it's like every other week. So I got NecoCon coming up this weekend, and after that is GBWC, both in Richmond and in Yorktown. So I don't know if I want to make the Richmond its own, combine them with GBWC for Newport News and Richmond, or separate. So we'll see. That's it. That's all I got. Was you any pickups, Austin?
Yeah. I didn't pick up any kits. All I picked up was some material, some paint and primer. So I got some Tamiya flat black, of course, some Tamiya red, the big can. There's a reason for it, hint, hint, and then some sea blue, which turned out to be not as useful as I thought, but it could be useful down the line, so held on to it. Also, what
Was that? I'm not trying to jump ahead. Just asking in the group message, you're like, yo, this paint is brittle. Is that the paint?
Oh no,
You
paint was weak, but no,
Weak.
it was
paint.
It was that
I
paint.
had black.
Yeah.
If you
No,
needed
no,
black
no.
and red, you could have hit me up.
Oh
That's
no,
nice.
it's fine. It's fine. Because
Okay.
there's a
Austin likes to
reason.
experiment with shit.
Well, yeah, there was a reason why I wanted to use the acrylic, and thank you for segueing me into this next point. I have been completely converted, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Finisher Surfacer 1500. This is the best primer
Absolutely.
I have ever used, hands down. You get Mr. Hobby 400 leveling thinner with this primer, and every single mistake you have ever made on the kit is exposed. Any nub, any place that you didn't properly sand, any place you over sand, any place that you overfiled or underfiled, it reveals everything. So it gives you a chance to go back, fix all those mistakes, and then put down Surfacer of either another layer 1500 or 1200. Mr. Surfacer 1200. I actually would recommend people, if you're starting out, 1200 is probably better if you just want to finish your kit. 1500 is better if you want to go ahead and perfect your kit. But no, I've been converted. These are absolutely fantastic. I've used now the Vallejo primer, I've used the Tamiya primer, and I've used this. I think was it Gaia Notes and SMS are the only other primers I think I need to try, and I have a feeling that they're probably not gonna live up to this 1500. I have to try them.
No.
I can't give the verdict now, but I've been converted. This is the best primer ever.
I have some black SMS Mr. Surfacer for you. Primer.
Okay, I gotta try it.
Half a bottle. I got a half a bottle.
Austin, I feel like
You don't
we've
gotta
been
try it.
telling you this for like 2 years though.
Yeah.
1500.
Yeah. I know. CD,
I
but
wasn't gonna say anything.
But CD, I needed to try. And you know me, I picked one master grade for 3 months, so I was gonna get to you. This is right on time, technically. What are other things you've told me in the summer? I'll say you were right in spring. So we just gotta wait.
Austin's
It's fall
on his
right
own
now.
pace.
Yeah, it's fall right now. So, but that's it for me. That's all I got. What do you get, CD?
Goose egg.
Donut. Nothing. I'm not buying
Nothing. Okay.
Binoculars.
There we go. Hey, smart.
There you
Hey,
go.
save that money. You got Christmas coming up, CD. You can't spend any money.
Fuck Christmas. My birthday's coming up. I'm big.
Oh, yeah,
Yo, baby.
Hey, man.
What am I buying myself is the question.
Hey, you buying yourself some time alone to save that bank account so you can send some stuff on your family for Christmas. That's where it is.
What am I buying
Right.
myself?
Yeah, nothing.
Right. Buy myself my
some
Christmas presents to give to people.
Exactly.
That's what I'm doing. I'm buying my own Christmas presents to give to people.
I went
My
out on a
section of
Saturday
Christmas.
afternoon to get this for you. I hope you're happy. I spent I sacrificed my Saturday.
I'm buying the Christmas gifts for CD for December 22nd. CD. December 22nd CD is going to look back on December 20th CD and say, thank you for these birthday gifts, which will now be converted as Christmas gifts.
No lie, I'm either buying myself a new camera or a PS5. So
Are you getting the Pro or the regular?
I don't know.
Get
I
the
got a
Pro.
new system. Last game I bought was FIFA 2020. That tells you how long I haven't played a game. Actually, I got Madden. That last year's Madden thinking I could still play it on my old Xbox.
Brother,
and my homies are like, "Oh, you don't got a new one?" I was like, nah,
brother, you might as well just wait for the PS6. You're only a year away now. Yeah,
fuck it. Guess I'll save that money for that camera then.
Yeah, the PS6 is like 2 years away. You might as well save it if you haven't played a game for 4 years.
Yeah, no,
that's crazy.
I don't got time.
That's crazy.
I don't got time.
Yeah,
it's either like
Sparking Zero
I got to give up
good,
reading, or I got to give up Gundams to really sit there and play.
Yeah, this is the same. I haven't played a video game in a minute because same reason.
Yeah, or give up the anime.
Yeah.
What's a minute for you though, Austin? Because I think a minute for you is a little bit different for us. Second, your minute is like our second. Because you're Armor Core. Yeah, you play that Armor Core, not Armor Core. Yeah,
Ace Combat.
That's Armor Core. Ace Combat. You just read.
How could you forget the name? I say it literally every episode.
I'm sorry. AC, Armor Core, Ace Combat.
I got
Sue
you.
me, man.
I got you. Don't worry. I'll bring it over for you to play.
Video games and some things we might give up and play just for some work in progress. Great segue, CD and Austin. Is what's cooking? What's some things that we working on? What's some things that's done in the lab? I'm saying in the lab, on the stove. For me, getting close to finishing GBWC. Yeah, that's about it. I got another kit in the works. The final touch actually came in the mail when y'all watching this a couple days ago. Shout out to Burial Gundam. Yeah, Burial Gundam, right? It's Burial Gundam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Burial Gundam.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, Burial Gundam. My fault, Burial Gundam. If you're listening, man. For some apparent reason, I was gonna say Burial Plot, but Burial Gundam.
Mixing names together.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of plots out here nowadays, man. There's a whole lot of plots.
Burial Gundam,
but we
Burial
got
Plot, Armor Core, Ace Combat. It's all good.
But no, I took some toy photography shots. Got some stuff, got this. One of the things y'all seen was a Kid Goku. SH Fig Arts. That was pretty dope. Got a new, if y'all can see, a new tripod. Gets me a little bit better when it comes into photography. It's a lot smoother than my other one. A lot more durable. Do a little bit more. I literally turn my camera upside down and get like that down to the floor shot. So I'm glad this was able to come in the mail and off of Amazon. And yeah, so we got a kit in the works. I know I said I was going to do a master grade, but nah, we're scratching that. It's time now. So we got a kit in the works. I'll give y'all a hint. It's an RG. Y'all know me. It won't be revealed until
it's done.
Till it's revealed. So let us know in the comments where y'all think that kit will be. Try to think of any other hint. Nah, RG, y'all go for it. And just sitting back playing some Sparking Zero. That's about it. I haven't watched any real anime. I want to watch Zeta all episodes. Shout out to Go Berserk Nate. Big Zeta fan. Or watch and I'm gonna have y'all pick new translation subbed, obviously. I have 1, 2, and 3 of the movies. Or just watch dubbed of Zeta, which is like 60 episodes. That's rough. Because I heard new translation is not good.
It's not.
But I heard the animation is good though.
Only certain parts. They reanimated only certain parts, not the whole thing. So it'll be switching.
What makes that not good?
It's jarring to the eye. It kind of takes you out of it. No, it's not bad. It just takes you out of it. So imagine you're watching imagine you're watching like Lord of the Rings, and you're watching it in 4K. No, if you're watching it 8K, 120 like motion rate or 240 motion rate, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, the next scene, like right when it cuts back to like Frodo talking, it's at 480p running at 60 frames or 50 frames a second, and you're just like,
But that's
what the
it though.
hell?
This
It
whole
takes you
time I
out
thought
of
it
it.
was because there's like different ending. They changed up a couple of different
Oh,
like this
that
happened.
too. That too.
Oh,
My issue was the animation. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to spoil it.
I would have
But the
been sitting there thinking, "Oh, okay, I can get past the animation. I just watched 79. I can get past the animation."
yeah,
But no,
the
I heard
endings
there's
are
like a
different.
completely different, like
Mhm.
weird ending, almost like Code Geass. Like if y'all know Code Geass, they changed up something that happened in season 3 or season 2. It was kind of like, wait a minute, where did you come from? So
Yeah, I don't. Well, the thing is that Tomino kind of got a reputation for the excess amount of death that happens, and in the end of in the new translation, they kind of try to make it a little bit more rosier. Because the ending of Zeta is just bleak. It's very OG Zeta is sad, but the new translation tried to make it a little bit more. It's not as bad. It's still digestible, even though everyone's still kind of dead.
You know what was crazy? You talk about death. You know what was crazy to see on the big screen? Char take Casillas' head off with a rocket. I was not prepared for that. Like
headshot.
It hurt. It was a smooth. He shot the rocket, and I'm talking about the animation. She was sitting there in a chair with no head. I'm like, it was like a split second. All you see is that head come off with the rocket, and it's her just sitting there in the bottom. Like, God, dog, was this on TV for kids? Man, rough. But yeah, that's all I've been working on. Getting some knowledge up, figures up, toy photography up. CD challenged me, push some of the goals, push some of that toy photography, and push myself in toy photography. So we're gonna push ourselves, and we're gonna come back in a year and see
it's already looking
how far
good.
we got. Thanks, man.
Already
I
looking
appreciate
good.
it. Got a couple people that told me that's what some of the best work they've seen from me. So that's
right. You gotta talk about how you made the dial for it too. How it was just a
cork board. I took a cork board and just broke it. It wasn't the cork board I wanted to get. I thought that this was like a cork board. Yeah, this isn't soft cork. This is like a blatant cardboard. Like, so I just took it.
Like this is soft,
shredded it.
You can just break it. And like, do all this.
Where'd you get that from?
This comes in like a 6-pack from Hobby Lobby.
This was from Hobby Lobby as well. And
this is the one I've been using too.
This was like
used for the last years.
This is used for like what you put on your kitchen or your desk, cork board. I don't know if that is. I don't know. Yeah, the hard cork board. But just snap it, break it in half, glue it down. I'm gonna try to do a whole dial. I got some other stuff in the mail too. So
CD, we might be having to have you send us some more stuff from your Hobby Lobby, man.
Yeah.
Ours is just not hitting.
It might have been
I went into the,
because I've used this.
I went into the cork board section.
Yeah, I'll find it.
I was like, wow. Next time you go, just take a picture of the label. Yeah. And I could just show them this is what I'm looking for. But yeah. What about you, CD? You working on anything?
Man, I did just finish a book called The Will of the Many. Really good story. It's part of a trilogy. The next book comes out sometime in 2025. It's about a orphan who's like a prince of a kingdom, and his kingdom gets taken over, watches his mom, dads, and sisters get murdered, and he gets like exiled pretty much, and he ends up working for the people that killed all his family in the kingdom, and then he gets adopted, and the person that adopts him like, hey, I need you to infiltrate their school and figure out what happened to my brother. So it's kind of like a mystery suspense, but like Harry Potter set in like a Roman time. It's really interesting power structure because the book's called The Will of the Many, and the power is based on how many people are under you, so you get to use their will as your power. So depending on how high you are in the government or in the world, the more people are under you, the more powerful you are. So it's a really interesting power structure. I think I'm at like 48 or 49 books, maybe 50 for the year. So I'm gonna try to make sure I at least get to 60 So I'm kind of picking through the books I want to read next. And then anime, still watching RE0. Still not watching Blue Lock, still watching Don Da Don, still seems like the best show. Bleach, nothing can touch it. Yakuza Husband or Yakuza Fiance, that's another really good show. So really tapping into the anime bag, reading a lot of manga. I did work on a Gundam. For you guys that haven't seen it, it's posted on the Undergated page and my page. I just kind of felt the urge to do an SD, so here's a Banshee SD Norn, all painted up, really glossy as hell. So this was pretty fun to build, really quick. Tried a lot of new paint techniques too, so
shiny.
Very. I should be wearing gloves, but
good.
multiple gloss coats. Thank you. SDs, man. Have some fun with your SDs. I hadn't never built or painted SD, so took the chance to do it, and that shit was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what's up.
There you go.
Austin,
what about you, Austin?
Yeah, so I've been kind of fighting my illness, and so I did have one build though. I've been working on the MG Age 1, and I decided to go with kind of a custom color scheme for it, and it was this black, red, and white look. So it's mostly painted up here, but there are some things that were trying to paint this was an absolute. I don't know why it shouldn't have been difficult, but it was an absolute nightmare. I have a picture here for people who can probably see it better on YouTube, yeah, no, don't try to build or organize pieces when your head isn't exactly screwed on all the way, because let me just tell you, if you can imagine a scene where you walk into that room and you see like a Parks and Recreation, where you see the one character who makes the cones of Dunshire, and you walk into his house and clearly he's having a mental breakdown because there's cones littered everywhere in his house, like on top of the kitchen cabinet, on top of the refrigerator, like on the table, under the chair, under his couch, right? That was me with these pieces. I had so many pieces on alligator clips all over my apartment that if you walked in, like, you would have been like, oh, Austin's going through it. He's really going through something, because I had literally them in like cardboard and like little styrofoam planks, like littered on my dresser, on my cabinet, on my desk, on my computer desk, on my bed. One was outside on the patio. One was on my little desk thing next to the television. Like, I was sitting down, and somehow I didn't lose any pieces, except I thought I lost everything, except for one piece, the little back skirt here. I have no idea where this red piece is. I have no idea. I know it's in here. It has to be within this vicinity. I'm afraid to vacuum. My apartment's just gonna get dirty until I find it. But nah, it all came together eventually. I do not know if I'm really even kind of liking this. I kind of imagined it a little bit different in my head, and I saw the color scheme from like something on Pinterest that I thought I wanted to just try out. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really like it. I might be repainting this.
It looks dope.
Oh, thank you.
That's a dope scheme.
Yeah,
thank you.
monochromatic colors too, with the shoulder green and red.
Yeah,
now with the age kit, is it? I might have missed that part when you said it, because I was getting a cough drop. But is there a piece that like a clear? Yeah, right there. That goes in the middle?
Yeah. And
that's the piece we're talking about.
Well, no. This piece I have, I'm actually going back and forth between using the Age flat, which is it actually covers this and makes it flat, or another clear piece, which I have the other. I have two. Yeah, I have two full Galanza.
I'll put a fluorescent, like a fluorescent green right in the middle.
They actually give you like a highly reflective sheet of sticker that you put on the back of it so it can shine brighter. But I have the full Galanza, and they give you two options that you can either keep the green, make it flat, or put in a yellow clear one and have it unique. So I've been going back and forth because I have yellow up here for the eyes and for the head camera.
Yeah.
So I'm debating whether I should just put the yellow one in there and have it yellow as the fourth color. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm liking it or not. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make the full glances, so I have to paint the armor pieces. If I don't find that other back piece, I'm just gonna have to take some plow plate and make a custom one. It shouldn't be too hard. Or just steal one from my other age master grade kit.
Don't do that shit, dog.
I don't want to. I really don't want to.
Just build it with the plow plate. It's not that hard. Big of a piece, or it should be that hard. It's just a couple angles.
It's not a big. It's just complicated. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of plow plate that just glue together and then cut out, and shave down. So that should be all right.
I'm reaching in for that. I'm reaching in for that other kit.
The other kit be the problem is I want the other kit to be a collector piece. It's the designer colors version. But, yeah, it was the P Bandai one. Well, they're both P Bandai, but this one's particularly P Bandai.
This gives you the chance to push yourself, you know.
Yeah, make another plow plate piece. Just make some custom plow plate. Yeah. But that's all I've been working on. That is literally it. Nothing else. I've been sleeping. I've been working on dreaming. Trying to finally get that dream with what's the one chick from Transporter? Lord. With Transporter. First Transporter. I forgot her name.
Wasn't a Transporter like 09?
Jason Statham?
Yeah, Jason Statham, the first one. Yeah, that was back in 2000.
That's what he was. Yeah, when he was running through all those movies. I remember the movie Cranked.
No, that was before
Crank. He had like a heart
Crank.
Heart on a battery.
Yeah,
he had a little run, didn't
he? He did. Well, actually, no, he's still running. He's
still
running. There we go. Yeah. She when I was a adolescent boy, I was like, why do I feel certain things?
Oh man, don't say that.
I was like, why do I feel like no, I was like, is this what love is? And my mom was like, are you in love with a fictional character?
Way to clean that one up, awesome.
Baby. No. I was lulling in love, not the other way around.
Jesus Christ, get your head out of the gutter.
Pause.
No,
pause or something. I don't know. I'm tired.
But that's it for what we have cooking. Austin's cooking up some old memories. That's what he does on his time. It's what he does.
I'm about to enjoy him too.
Okay. See,
he's a madman.
I'm already.
They was laughing at me in the comments because I said I like BBWs.
I'm already this far gone. Let me dive in.
Next up, what we have is what's new. What's some new things coming on the horizon? I don't think a whole lot of. Just looking at Gunpla Nerd. Shout out to him or them, whatever they are. What's up, man? I don't know. So, not a whole lot though.
Yeah.
Austin, you could take it away with this first one. Looks like it's a girl kit. And it is this one.
Oh yeah. So this was I love the comment on the
it's Sigma.
But it's just the optional dress up parts for the Shining Colors Idol Girl kits when they're like in their like dance form or their cyber dance form or whatever. The only piece that's really enticing out of me is probably the tummy
Angle?
And the tummy and the shorts, because you can make like a pretty cool like cyber punk type of looking
it looks like
out of it. But it's literally just close options for the 30-minute mission kits. So, 30-minute mission builders, you're getting more options here, more kits. Of course, it's going to be super expensive for what it is. I think it's $25, which is the price of 2 girl kits sometimes, or a girl kit and some. So it's really pricey, but you get some nice stuff out of it.
So, me just looking at it, is it just the shoulders to the like bicep? The body
for this particular picture, for those particular pictures, this one right here, it's everything you see except the head. Everything on the head is a separate kit, but the whole body here, and they're showing that you can mismatch it with other kits, so you don't have to have those like type of spants. You can have or compression pants. You can have just the regular kits legs in there if you want. Yeah. And the tummy is either the dress tummy or the midriff tummy. All that is that's actually part of the kit as well. So you just pick and choose. Pick and choose.
This exposed part right here is part of the kit, or is that another kit?
Yeah, that's part of the kit right there.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, a whole
and
lot.
you
That's a whole lot. I mean, for $25, it's not bad.
25.
Not
For
bad
me, it's a
for
little. Yeah, I mean, you are getting it technically a whole body. So, but I mean, you can get a whole girl kit, including the head, for $25. Actually, for $18. So the prices, and I've said it before, the prices on the 30-minute mission kits are slowly starting to rise. But also, this is a collab with Idol Master, which is very popular in Japan. It is Bandai's bread and butter. They make a ton of money. There's even Idol Master skins for Ace Combat planes. Like that's how there's Idolmaster skins for Armor Core. There's Idolmaster skins for Gundam. There's Idolmaster stuff everywhere. It is super popular.
Well, look at that. And out of curiosity, 30-minute sisters, do they come with an extra head when you build them?
They sometimes different hairstyles, different face plates for sure. Like you get 3 face plates, and then you get extra ones. Sometimes you can water slide the decals on the eyes to make your own face. But yeah, for head, sometimes some of them have like accessories that they hold, so you need a different head underneath, and you can build 2 complete heads. Yeah.
Theoretically, you could just buy this kit and just put a head from a different girl kit. Not you don't have to have your girl kit. Like you don't have to have a
Just
girl
assemble.
kit headless, right?
Yeah, you don't have to
like
disassemble another girl
kits.
kit you have. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You could buy this and just literally pop another extra head that you had on there, and there you go. Yeah, even extra hairstyles.
Kits, these girl kits do come with like an extra whole head. Like I'm
some
looking
of them.
at like this, right? Like the difference is what I'm asking for people out there if they want to know what I'm saying, right? For example, for SH Fig Arts, right? You can get a face sculpt, which I know the girl kits come with like face sculpts, right? You can get like just the face sculpt. And you just put it on the same head. Or you get a whole nother head, is what I'm asking. And you're saying that certain girl kits come with a whole nother head that I could build and just throw it on top of this. Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty dope then.
And even extra, like some of them come with different like connecting points, so you can like actually connect them to different kits entirely. So that way you don't have to kit bash. They'll just throw in that sometimes.
What they need to do, and they're probably going to do it after I say this, they need to make 1 or 2 bralette girl kits. I haven't seen like a She-Hulk type of kit.
Oh,
like one of the like like I'm thinking of the sister off of Encanto. You know the CD knows it. Yeah, the big bralette like
that US,
bulky girl.
Girl that was playing rugby. She's super popular.
Yeah. Like they need to do a kit like that so you can have like it'd be dope to see a picture, right? Like you have like
or
the strength. You have like the engineer girl who's like the geek, right? And then you have like the main one, the sidekick, and then the bralette, the Drax,
and you know,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And Coop, they probably working on it because they have they just recently introduced didn't recently, but they kind of recently introduced this year the petite one. So now they have a small, a medium, and a kind of, and now they just need the large. So they're probably working on it. You're right.
That'd be dope. Next up, Idol Masters. Look at that.
Yep, more Idol Master shiny color stuff. Essentially, just added out. That's the actual girl. So this is the whole kit you get of just the girl from Idol Master. You can buy her outfit separately. Her outfit sold separately.
And Idol Master is a game.
Yeah, it is a game. Yeah, it started as a game. Then it became a I think it was a visual novel, and then a ton of animes, a ton of mangas, and then you name it, Idol Master has a version of it. Right. You want a coaster, Idol Master coaster. You want some band-aids, Idol Master band-aids. You want a you want a speeding ticket, Idol Master themed speeding ticket.
The new Mobile Suit Crossbone Gundam manga series will begin. Wow, so I'm assuming they're about to do serialization. So are we getting a manga for?
Yeah, it's going to be serialized. Yeah, it's going to be serialized in that magazine. But I do not know what it's about. Do not know the name. Do not care. Guys, when it comes to Crossbone, I only know like basic stuff.
Crossbone, another one you can just take and just throw it in Mecha. What is it? What I'm looking for? CD. Take Crossbone and throw that shit in
the General Mecha category.
Nah, General Mecha. That show. Super Robot Wars.
Wars.
Super Warrior.
Just throw that shit in there.
What's
If
crazy?
this is the gun, if this is Crossbones back here, take that shit
all
and
three
throw
of
that shit in.
Yeah.
Take that shit and throw that shit over there.
You know what's crazy? I keep hearing that it's actually a fun time, but like when I read about it, when I hear about it, and like people explain it to me sometimes, I'm like, oh, this seems kind of interesting, bro. You crack open the book and you see a gorilla Zaku, and you're just like, all right. You just close it back, and you're just like, whatever.
Take that shit over.
It's a little crazy.
We don't need that over here. More the Chidoken of the Chidoken Gundam from Vengeance. Requiem for I'll keep on saying Gundam for Vengeance. Requiem for Vengeance.
RVF.
I'm not gonna what is it? The RX78GE
EX. Gundam
EX. Whatever. Gundam EX.
GE.
This is the frame for the Obrion. Is this
For
still a
the
Wing Zero
Wing.
kit?
Yeah, it looks like the Wing Zero.
I thought it's the Strike
Wow.
Freedom kit. No. It must be the Wing Zero kit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good articulation.
A lot
Oh,
of
damn,
gold.
there you go.
All that shit for you to play.
Now,
with.
now that I see that,
You need it.
that's pretty dope. That is
You've
pretty
been,
dope.
you've been kind of coming up on your third party kits.
Chill.
Yeah.
That looks pretty dope. Maybe if it's on sale, maybe I'll catch it on sale. 25% off.
You know, somebody will have it. Some 25%,
Yeah.
30.
That looks dope. Stormbringer. Merchandise base 111.
Hey, the new John.
The Gundam, whatever.
Now it's stuck in that
Pretty
pose now.
dope. Well, look at that. We got another. This I think this is a 144th.
It's the
Is that
third
part of
of
that?
that series. Mm-hmm.
This is the one that Grips actually showed us, right?
Mm.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
I
it,
think so.
It's the third of this line.
Oh yeah.
That BE
Nice.
line.
The Knights of the Round Table or whatever. The Round Table Knights.
Aegis. Knights
They're-
Achilles.
They're already
This
on the
is-
second one. That's fast.
No, that's third. That's the
Oh,
third.
third. Oh, geez.
And they're pretty cheap. This is like $25. Comes with a full inner frame and shit too.
And then
They
it
come
doesn't
with
have like a what you call it too?
Optional
Some
metal
effect
parts?
pieces?
Yeah, it comes with some effect pieces. The other one that just came out comes with like Wings of Lights. I don't think. this
Oh,
one
we
does.
like.
And,
Yeah.
and doesn't this have like optional effect parts? I mean, not optional effect parts. Optional metal parts.
This one didn't, but the other one might. It comes with water slides and shit, fully colored manual.
Wow.
Pretty sick.
P Bandai of the Albion Zero from Dragon Scale Lancelot Albion Zero from Code Geass. Passing on that. Metal Robot of the Perfect Pack of the G Self. We're passing on that. Damashi Nations. Robot Tamashi Nations, whatever this is.
Of the Galbary beta. That's from Zeta.
this
It's
Gundam?
from Zeta. Yeah, it's from Zeta.
Okay, it is.
It's one of the Titans machines. Yeah, it's the Galbary beta. It's actually a really good machine, mechanically, but yeah, it has a pretty good fan base. The hybrid of it's
I've
really
never
good.
seen
As well.
it. I'm about to say, is there a kit of this? Obviously, there is probably.
Yeah.
Zeta
The hybrids
probably-
really good.
There's a whole lot of
This is
fucking.
what Dumpla turned into the Pilgrim mobile suit.
Oh yeah, for the turkey.
He turned into the what? Oh,
Pilgrim.
the KFC.
Pilgrim.
A pilgrim for Thanksgiving. It was a pilgrim. He was wearing a black hat, and he
You know the Pilgrim.
get
is
ready for the table.
Thanksgiving.
A pilgrim?
Oh,
You know what
yeah, I know what pilgrims
Yeah.
are. Yeah, I know what a
Yeah,
pilgrim
he turned
is.
that Gundam into a Pilgrim.
Oh, I,
We-
do not
we
know
were-
what, I haven't seen the kit. I'm sorry. Y'all explain. I don't think I've seen it. I might have, but
Was it
I
at
don't know.
ODO? We may have. I know that.
no, it was the KFC,
chicken. Yeah.
the KFC, the Buzz Lightyear, and I think the hamburger.
Yeah. And the
That's what
guy
I'm
with.
seeing.
Yeah. I don't think that was out there. Yeah, you're right. Fun kit.
G Self for kid. We got these little things.
There you go. The pilgrim.
No, is that new?
Mm-mm.
Nah,
It's been out for a while.
4 years old.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
My bad, Dumpler. Then we got these little.
I kind of want this.
Go ahead, Austin.
I kind of want this. This is a P Bandai little Mecha Girl model of Sulita Mercury. They're tiny, and very basic articulation. Like they're like the size of an artifact or a little bit bigger, or like the G frame figures.
The Gundam Converge, right?
Yeah. It is adorable, and it's Suletta Mercury as the Caliburn wearing the armor. And Bandai has still not released girl kits that are themed in the style of Gundams. I know they don't own the rights for some of those MS Mecha Girl back in the day because they owned by the magazine, but geez, I don't know what's stopping Bandai from just making it bigger. I have no idea.
I'm saying.
Cooper,
Relina and Wing Zero.
Yeah, Relina Wing Zero. What's her name? Fa ends the Zeta would be dope, or the Mark II. But dude, we saw somebody at Hobbytown USA who
Josh
who kit bashed his own, and it looked great. So he had magnets, he had to drill holes in it, and it looked great. So
and what's crazy is every Gundam series has that main girl that you can pair with the Char. You could do Sailor in the Zaku 2. You could do, if you want to do Farbrow in the RX, or she wound up going with Hayato, whatever the case. But there's a girl for every suit.
For every suit, for absolutely, and for all the other ones that aren't suits, you can just make up just random like girl characters that were in the show and have
side characters,
like Fa could be in the Mark II because she actually piloted the Mark II. Sayla could be in the Gundam because she piloted the Gundam, but also she could be the Zaku that you said, Cooper, and have like a kit, or have a set of that one there too. So I don't know why
Bandai, they can pair it.
I don't know why Bandai's not jumping on this, but hey, it's whatever. Hey man, more money on the table.
So I will pick it up.
Yeah, shoot. I'm thinking about picking up this, and it's only what $4, $5.
Yeah.
What is it? 4,300. Oh, okay. Well, no.
49.50. So
reconsider.
More crossbone.
I hear you,
dog.
Paying for
more of this kit. There you go.
4-way or no way, baby.
And I think C said he's getting this right. This is the White Ranger version of the White Knights, Black Knights from Gundam Seed. This is the guy who just pops up. I'm assuming it's like their 5th Ranger, 6th Ranger.
I don't think I'll get it now. Maybe when a color scheme comes to me.
What I saw this painted fully, like some guy did like a yellow gold. Cooper's looking at CD like, okay. Cooper looks at CD. It's already in your cart, brother.
Backlog.
The
backlog.
I don't get all these. No, not this one. Murasami Kai. Yes. This. We'll see.
I saw this painted as like yellow gold and with some pre-shading on it. It looks really good, and it's bigger than I thought it would be. For the seed kits aren't that big, but this one's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, and the effect parts make it just that much more of a shelf presence. It's huge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a whole lot of kit for a high grade. It's a whole lot of kit for a high grade.
I don't think I'm gonna get this kit when it first comes out, but in the second reprint or third reprint round, probably pick it up. Yeah.
Once I've seen some other cool colors.
Oh, people are gonna go nuts with this, dude. Those effect parts, people are gonna go nuts.
Austin.
Blue, purple. What up?
Austin.
What up?
Hobbytown's gonna get 3 of these. You're gonna walk in there on a Thursday. Austin knows he don't even believe himself. Austin gonna walk in there on a Thursday and say, "Yeah, I broke down. I got it."
I'll tell you, man. Recently, I've been having bad luck, man. The Lunamaria Hawk kit, the other Zeta, the other Freedom kit I wanted to get. Every time I'm in there, sold out. I don't know who's been snatching them, man, but somebody's been on their game, man.
And that's what's going to make you see it. If you see that kit in person, you're probably going to pick it up.
If that whoever the mastermind is who's going in and buying it before I do, if I get a chance to be in there before he does, I got to stick it to him. I'm going to buy it and then tell Kenneth to let that guy know that it was me. Like as I'm walking out, Kenneth, there you go. Let him know it was me.
Tell him GXT did it.
Tell him GXT did it. Here's my sticker. Undergated Network. Undergated Network on the back of it. It's GXT. It's just an empty box.
Tag this shit and got banned. Yeah. Dude already ordered off of USA. He was fucking sweating that shit.
Just bring it in there one day. Just look at the guy who's trying to look for one. Just show him, look at what I have and you don't have.
Oh, that
This is something that we're not going to get.
Nah, bust.
Who knows? We're not getting it. It's a bust.
Oh wow, that was
We
fast.
getting Gundam Converge. We knew it was on its way.
I didn't think the Converge ones would be here so quickly though. That was quick.
I don't trust these pictures though, because I have yet to see the Wing Zero and the Tallgeese of the artifacts. I have yet to see those in stores, and we saw those almost a year ago. So I don't know how long these Gundam Converges are going to take.
Oh,
but knowing them, it will probably come out pretty quick.
Oh dang! Damn. All right, you got to panel line these though. Wait, I'm not getting them. What am I talking about? Moving on.
I think
there we
that's
go.
Pretty much it.
That's brand new. I think so.
I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, we got more pictures real quick of that shit. Looks pretty dope.
That does look pretty good. And it's a 144th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. The amount of detail on it kind of screams out that it's something bigger. It's pretty nice.
It looks like a MG.
Yeah.
Especially if you just do a museum pose with that first pose. Looks pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's your pose, Austin.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Cooper, you're 100% right. The symmetry on both sides. Continue. I'm sorry.
That's your pose. I mean, you go into Hobby Town right now. That top shelf looks just like this all the way down.
That looks great. What's the color scheme of this? Is it just white?
It hasn't come out yet.
I don't know. It hasn't came out yet. But what difference does it make?
You got to paint it.
Just do it this. Just do it like this.
Just paint it great. Just prime it and then leave it there.
Paint it great. Hey, you might. Hey, I'm just saying. More pictures of. Yeah. Is it coming out in clear?
It said it's not.
Well, they have a clear version?
Crazy. You know, P Bandai's it's going to be an expo. You know they're going to do it in clear.
Yeah,
that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm down there, brother.
I might be getting too clear, not clear, brother. This is it. This is it.
Yeah, and this is the.
I've never been so excited for a high grade. Version. I've never been so excited for a high grade. And for a kit that, you know, a year ago or 2 years ago, dude, I would have considered as the stupidest looking kit ever. But now I'm looking at this. The Zigok, yeah. I would consider it dumb until we saw that GWC entry for it a year ago. Remember that blue one?
Was it? No, was it? Away? Oh, I thought it would have been the Ray Studios.
Oh no, the Ray Studio was the icing on the cake. I mean, it piqued my interest for that one you found, Cooper. I think it was you, or was it UCD?
That's the guy that ended up winning last year. Same dude.
Exactly. So once we saw his, I was like, all right, now you have my interest, right? But before I was intrigued, but now you have my interest. But no, Ray Studio one, that cake, and then now this still in the whole movie. I'm in seed heaven, my guys. CD, you getting one?
James Winston over there.
I'm good.
You're getting the Zigok.
Who?
You're getting this, aren't you? You're not getting this.
No.
Really? I would have.
Yeah. I do. I remember him saying he wanted it too.
And I was like, lost it. He's like, wait, what? Why would you be so hyped? And I said, no.
Hey, no lie, CD. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna build it, paint it, and send it over to you, just so you can have it.
Okay, thanks. I'll put it on display just for you guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
It's a torpedo. I don't know, a snoot.
No. That's the Hyper Mega Cannon. But what's weird is that's the design of the Hyper Mega Cannon from Belter Chica's children's version of the High New Gundam with the long range. Yeah, because the Belter Chica, I have the model for the 144 version of it. It's just not white.
Yeah, I thought that was just a Susan model, just make of it. You talking about that version? That's from the manga.
Yeah.
Is the Belter Chica's children is the third party version of the Hyper Bazooka?
Yes, the one that comes with the P Bandai kit is the actual redesigned version that they did when they redesigned the new Gundam for the RG.
Oh,
so
That
what
big
you're
ass
looking
one?
at. Yeah, the huge ass one. Yeah. The Hyper Megacan is literally just a gun from the battleship that they ripped off the cannon and just gave to the mobile suit. Like it's not supposed to look like super crazy. It's just supposed to be a giant barrel. Like anybody in space could look at it and be like, that's a gun. That's a big gun, right? So I don't know why they're using the Susan, unless Susan Model's making or maybe no, it's UC Engage. Maybe they just wanted to use the original Belter Chica children's version, and with the dude, all I can say is Susan Model's already on it. They literally are getting ready to print out more of those. You're gonna get 2 of those, put each one on each shoulder, and then roll it down, and then show up to a GBWC, and everyone just look at you like, "Bro, why?"
Why
Say,
not?
well, like what are you doing? I'm winning. That's what I'm doing. I came to win.
There you go. I think that's it for what's new, people. Not a whole lot. Let us know what you're excited for. That clear Zigot came out of nowhere. So let us know if you're excited for that. Thought you all be like CD or y'all gonna be like Austin. Next up, let's have some fun real quick. Let's stay in the theme before we dive right into it. Like, as y'all can tell, it is Halloween. So I want to hear from the fellas. What's y'all go-to Halloween candies? I know we probably talked about this before, but what's y'all go-to? It might change every year.
We did. We talked about this last year, and it was controversial a little bit.
Because someone said candy corn. Who said that? Was that Austin?
That was me. I love candy
damn
corn.
well that was Austin. Shit is disgusting, man.
Kit Kat. I like Kit Kats.
Okay. Yep. Kit Kats. That's nice. Okay. What about you, Cooper?
It's probably a Twix. I'm snatching Twixes out of every Halloween bag.
Man, am I the only one with? Yeah, but I'm the only one with like Halloween themed candy. Is candy corn? Like you eat that like Halloween
Is that the
time.
Is that the only Halloween candy though?
Yeah, you can eat a Twix anytime. You can eat a what did you say?
But
CD a Reese's cup.
No.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat like that.
Yeah.
Hell, it'll be weird if you eat a Kit Kat and if you don't eat a Kit Kat. Is this just a normal? That's
it'd be weird if you don't eat it. If you only eat it on Halloween, that shit is weirder than fucking candy corn. Yeah, you're right.
What about
Shit would be
those
fucking
like
weird.
those caramel apple suckers? Is that considered Halloween?
yeah.
The green ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
with the caramel
I
inside?
love those. Yeah.
All right, there you go. That works. That's like that's a fall festival candy. They usually sell them during fall festival.
Yeah. So after that, so I'll go Twix. I'll probably go, which is going to make my cavity go scream, but it's probably going to be 100 grand. 100 grand, and then probably the individual big ones of the Lifesaver gummies.
Oh wow!
They're like just a circle. They're like a, you know what I'm talking about? It's the Lifesaver gummies. It's like this big.
Yeah.
Those are my 3.
Those are good. Those are really good.
Yeah. I grew out of the regular Lifesaver gummies, though. I'll tell you that. I got two
big boy needs a big boy
film
candy.
They still sell dots. I haven't seen them shit in years, but I still love dots.
That is grandma candy, man.
They still sell dots.
Juju fruits, dots, Swedish fish, anything that you over here spend more time plucking out of your teeth than enjoying is fucking.
It's Swedish fish was a damn near choking hazard.
Yeah,
dry ass candy. No, dots is number 3 then.
Dots. Okay,
dots. What about you, Austin? Candy corn. What else?
Candy corn, and even though I said Reese's, I gave it away. Reese's, either the peanut butter cup or the leftover egg ones that they had for Easter that nobody ate, just because they're larger.
You do the pumpkin one.
Yeah.
It's like a pumpkin one.
Yeah, the big old giant ones. And then Hail Mary, or a weird one here. Sorry, Hail Mary. Been watching the Redskins game or the Commanders game, but the gummy worms. The extra large gummy worms. Is that what they're called? The extra large ones?
I think so.
Those ones, those are good.
I want to replace my 3rd with Charleston Chew. Actually, I love Charleston Chews.
Charleston Chew is disgusting.
Charleston Chews.
Kim likes Charleston Chews. Charleston Chews is disgusting.
I'm not
And I
familiar
told her
with
about
Charleston Chews.
Charleston
It's like
Chews.
a
If
long
you,
candy
and I
bar,
just told her
marshmallow
about
with
this.
chocolate.
Yeah, and I just told her about. I was like, if you like Charleston Chews, you probably like a cowtail. She was like, I don't know what a cowtail is. We went to Food Line and
Oxtail?
brought like 2 cowtail.
Oh
No, that's Jamaican. Cowtail. That is a Jamaican dish. I'm talking about the candy cowtail. Is it oxtail? Stewed oxtails? No,
What is it?
sounds great,
Cowtail?
but no. Yo, you never seen cowtails?
That's not like
Nah.
Come on, yo. They're like
that's not a West Coast candy. Cowtails?
Cowtails.
it can't because she's from the West Coast, so it gotta be. It can't be a West Coast. It's a fucking
Yeah.
Charleston.
I said it's not a
Chews.
West Coast thing.
It's not a
It gotta
West
be
Coast
over
thing?
there. Nah, I've never heard of a cowtail.
It's a damn. It's a
CD.
long Charleston chew.
CD, have you ever had something called whatchamacallits?
Have I ever had a whatchamacallit?
Yeah, whatchamacallit?
What
Is that? Are you aware of that?
Is-
That's the
is-
East Coast.
Is that a shopping place?
I guess it's an East Coast thing. It's a candy bar. There's a candy bar called whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
I guess it's an East Coast thing. Yeah. Oh, those. Yeah, I know those.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's just
I've
disgusting. It's
never
it's
seen
nothing
one.
but a Charleston chew.
Really?
Yeah.
It's nothing but a
bro.
Charleston chew.
Love them. Send me one.
Yeah, bro. I don't know about that.
I got you.
I've never seen those.
I
You said
don't know.
whatchamacallit? What are those?
Yeah, whatchamacallit? It's like it's a
Oh,
large candy bar. It's like the size of
Yeah.
a Butterfinger. Matter of fact, let me switch my my second one with Reese's. Let me switch to Butterfinger. No, I love Reese's. Never mind. Reese's is better. But man, Butterfingers
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah. Butterfingers are
Butterfingers
good,
are
but just the little snack size ones. Because if you get the bigger Butterfinger,
Mhm.
like towards the end of it,
Yeah, I've seen these before.
Yeah.
These whatchamacallit?
Yeah, there you go.
What's your
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember my boy Court said that shit. My mom was like, "I'm going to 7-Eleven. What you want?" He was like, "Yo, I want to whatchamacallit." I'm looking at it. Probably everybody went through it. I'm like, "Yo, what is that?" So whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit what? Whatchamacallit what?
Exactly.
No,
Like no lie.
whatchamacallit?
I'm like, "Yo." I was had to be like in the 5th grade. I'm like, "Yo," he was like, "No, it's a candy bar called whatchamacallit."
Mhm.
And I never had one.
Still,
I never had one.
All right.
What's the
CD,
worst
when I build
candy
this
bar
Gok, the worst. Ooh, there's a lot of bad ones, man. There's a lot of bad
It's a
ones. Can I
lot.
go-
A lot of bad ones.
in my time,
Black,
yeah.
black licorice.
I don't really consider that candy. That's more medicine than anything.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that shit is. That
Yeah.
shit is NyQuil. Gummy NyQuil.
yeah.
Whatever,
that's-
whatever fucking NyQuil is, that shit is just. Whoever loves NyQuil loves black licorice.
No
Fucking
lie.
sick, man.
No lie, that shit is near poisonous. My mother, growing up, she had a tapeworm, and
From
they
that?
were no. She got a tapeworm from something else she ate, but they were poor at the time, couldn't afford a hospital. So my grandmother just fed my mother black licorice for a month straight, water and black licorice, and the tapeworm died. Oh no, I'm like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks straight, and the tapeworm died. And tapeworms eat anything, and the tapeworm literally died from black licorice. So there's
You know, candy corn's on the list for worst Halloween candies.
there's terrible lists everywhere on the internet.
Nothing you could do. Nothing you could do with a fucking candy corn.
What
Is it even corn? Is it
Of
because
course
it's buttery?
not corn. Of course it's
I mean,
not
like,
butter.
is it like?
It's
Called
sugar.
candy corn because
It's just
during Thanksgiving and shit, they have like those corns look like those colors.
yeah. There are 3 different segregated colors. So you have yellow, orange, and white, and it looks like a
A
corn. piece
corn
of
that
a
looks like
triangle.
that?
Yeah, a
Yeah.
piece of corn.
No.
Yeah, and you eat it.
No,
Yeah.
never
yeah.
seen a corn. With, I seen white
You never
corn.
seen
And I seen
holiday
yellow
corn?
corn.
Holiday corns with the different colors on it.
No,
Yeah. They have black
hell
corn. They have
no.
red
I
corn.
thought it
they
was
have
just because it was
corn.
buttery. Candy corn has like a buttery taste to it. Like if you
No.
think about the
Oh.
popcorn version of the Jelly Belly, tastes like a
Oh,
candy corn.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Where it's like the yellowish like kind of butter taste.
Yeah,
on it.
that's why I always started to call it
Yeah.
candy corn. Like it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like popcorn version of
It's not
candy.
that at
Candy's
all.
version of
It's,
popcorn.
it's not that at all. It's literally just pasteurized sugar. It's literally just pasteurized sugar you can hold in a hand and just dump in your mouth. And they taste.
I
they-
know I'm
sure, they
getting
have-
old.
Mhm, go ahead.
I know I'm getting old because I enjoy dark chocolate. Pause.
Oh yeah,
It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
You
for
don't don't like dark chocolate?
fuck no. Yeah,
Really?
No, I hate dark chocolate. Milk chocolate or white
true.
chocolate, preferably. Hershey's Hershey's cookies and cream bars.
Oh yeah, Hershey's cookies and creams. Okay, but I'll do like a Hershey's Kiss dark chocolate. It's all right.
dumping the bag.
I'm not doing like
we-
a Milky Way. Bugging.
Go ahead.
No.
Hmm?
I'm not
Go-
doing
I
like a
was gonna-
Milky Way dark chocolate bar.
Quick question, I guess. Side note here on candy. Your guys' opinions on cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Are they
They
goated?
I
They
enjoy
gotta
it.
be soft.
Gotta be soft.
Yeah.
You Cooper?
It depends.
Is that your favorite cookie?
It depends.
The chocolate chip?
No, it's my least favorite. I actually pull the
Same.
chocolate chips out whenever I get them.
Oatmeal raisin.
What is that?
Yep.
What is that? That's what I've
Oatmeal
been.
raisin?
I've been looking for that for years. No. What is a chocolate chip cookie without chocolate chips? What type of cookie is that?
It's just a cookie. It's just a cookie. It's literally just
Yeah,
a
I've been
wafer.
asking that question since I was a kid. People just say, "Oh, it's a sugar cookie." That's not a damn
No.
sugar cookie.
No,
It's not a
They're
sugar
like,
cookie.
"Oh, it's a brown sugar cookie." No, it's
No,
not.
it's not
brown
that
sugar
either.
cookie. I get
It's
mad
called
when
a
people say that. Like
snickerdoodle.
I'm about to go.
Snickerdoodle?
Oh,
Is it
man.
just cookie dough?
It's
Fuck.
literally just a cooked cookie. It's just the word
no?
cookie.
Because it can't. No, because a cookie is the type, right? Like chocolate chip cookie,
I like
oatmeal
to
raisin
think of it,
cookie.
I like to think of it like when you say donut, we all think of glazed donut, but we have to ask for glazed donut, right? And then they ask you like, do you want regular, whatever, right? If you just say donut, they give you an old fashioned, which is just a cake, circle cake, right? That's what the donut is. But if you say cookie, everyone's like, okay, automatically we think chocolate chip cookie, but we have to ask for chocolate chip cookie, right? I think a cookie is literally just that. But then again, but also we live in America. Like we've gotten rid of those two things. We've extradited them back to England. So now we have just chocolate chip cookie or glazed donuts
Biscuit.
because we won the war.
No, the best
Favorite
cookie.
Halloween costume after we do
The best cookie is the raspberry cheesecake, whatever that one from
Oh,
Subway.
wow. Oh yeah,
That one is the
That-
best cookie.
I like that.
Those
That
are
was
good.
it raspberry cheesecake?
Raspberry
Shortcake,
raspberry
raspberry
cheesecake, yeah.
cheesecake,
Raspberry
raspberry cheesecake cookie.
Yeah.
That's the best cookie.
They
You get
sometimes
that
make
motherfucker warm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say sometimes
Throw it in there.
they make white macadamia nuts in it too, and they give
Yep.
it to me. Yeah, it's really good. All right, cool. I'm sorry, you said
Yeah.
Halloween costume now?
Yeah. Favorite Halloween costume. Austin, did you celebrate Halloween?
For a very short time, for like 2 years, and it was the greatest 2 years of my life. A quick story: me and my sister got out. We didn't have costumes because we never got to celebrate it. All of a sudden, our parents just said, "Sure, go out and have fun." We literally took a bed sheet, cut 2 holes out of it. I was a ghost. My sister put a hat on. She said, "I'm a guy with a hat or a girl with a hat." So we went outside with 2 bags of pillowcases, and we got so much candy that literally we came back because we were on a military base and they had some event going on. We had a candy pile that was 4 feet high by 4 feet high by 3.5 feet wide.
Boy.
So it was that much candy. We started eating some of it, fell asleep, woke up. All we had on the floor were 10 pieces. All the candy, all of it, my parents had taken and donated. I had never been so upset, so conflicted. Like I was halfway, like I understand, but another was like, I need to find every kid who got my candy and get it back.
damn. I'm sorry to hear that, big dog.
For
No,
real.
it's all right. It's just a trauma that lives with me.
Probably, I remember going to KB Toys. I don't know how old I was. I went to KB Toys and my mom got my brother and I Goku costume. It was the power pole and his face mask, and I think his gi. I had to been like 7, 8 years old. And it was out of KB Toys
Yep.
and in Coliseum Mall.
I think
That's probably
Sub-Zero.
when me and my brother. Sub-Zero.
Yeah, with Sub-Zero and Scorpion back-to-back years. And then
That's crazy.
legendary one is the Scream mask with the blood that you pump and the blood comes out. That's like one of my favorite memories. Chloe's actually screamed this year, so that's why I remembered it. Shout out
Go to Halloween movie.
Go to Halloween movie.
I don't like horror movies.
Yeah, but I mean, mine is Ghostbusters 2. I've been watching Ghostbusters 2 and Ghostbusters
Oh.
1 in my house faithfully for the last few weeks. It's all that's
Oh.
in the Xbox right now.
Well, if those count,
So it's not, it doesn't have to be horror movies.
oh well, shoot, those count. I guess Goosebumps, but the episode with the plants, they released on VHS. I used to watch that a lot. Oh no, the Goonies. I'm sorry, the Goonies. There you go.
Are you
Scream.
confusing it with the Goonies? Scream?
We always watch Scream in the holidays.
Yeah, big. You're a big so Ghostface.
Yeah. Scary
That's
movie.
me. Yeah.
Was that
Oh yeah, that was big. That was big. That was big.
Was
Damn, there was one.
Ah.
There was damn. There was. Oh, is at this point. I was thinking about this the other day on the road. Is Final Destination like more known for what the shit can happen to you than the movie itself? The moment you
No one ever
see
drives behind a truck with the timbers on
the
it.
log, yeah, I don't even know if that was
No
in
one
the
does.
movie.
It was, but
It
it's changed
was right.
generations. It's
Yeah,
generations.
right. Nobody, because you be on the road, nobody's behind that truck, and they
I be
all think
driving
of
that
Final
truck.
Destination.
You get to driving? Don't you be driving behind those? Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. But yeah, that when I'm behind a truck, a wood truck, the timber truck, nobody's behind the timber truck.
Hell no.
That's the crazy. It's like everybody's seeing Final Destination on the road. Like, oh
Yep.
nope.
Y'all seen
But
that
they'll
shit?
get their ass quick on a roller coaster though. I think one of them shits said motherfucking roller coaster, bro.
Final Destination 2.
Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man.
Shout out to
That was a
my sis.
classic movie.
Out them movie stores, Blockbuster in Hollywood. So
Final Destination was one of those movies I watch on like UPN 1:00 in the Saturday night around this time. You'd be like, Martin went off, Fresh Prince go off, and you see like what's the New Line Cinema logo? What you think Mortal Kombat's coming on, and it's like, all right, we got Mortal Kombat. Yes. Nope. Final Destination. Like, golly, all right, cool, whatever. It's a movie. I'm up at 1:00 in the morning anyway.
Right, no business up anyway. Fuck it.
Right. So let us know in the comments, people. Everything we talked about: favorite movie, favorite candy. What did we talk about? Least favorite candy? I know we talked about least. Did y'all say what y'all least favorite candy is? Y'all don't.
Sugar daddies.
Damn.
Sugar daddies.
Sugar daddies. Yeah, Mary Jane's. Those candies, the nickel candies. My great uncles used to have those in his pocket. Peppermints with the fireballs. Them shits is just flat out disgusting. There's no reason somebody should have a fireball. There's no reason. Like, there's no reason.
We got questions we should be asking about that shit.
Yeah, like, yo, why? Y'all big fans of sour candies?
Sometimes.
I don't do them anymore.
Warheads were all right.
Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, those are all right. Especially the gummy ones. You said you can't do them?
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do the sour anymore. That fake powder on it, the fake sour.
Gotcha.
That shit is like sour Skittles. That shit just sounds like it just breaks your teeth.
Oh, God.
Just do something to your teeth. A sour Skittle does something to your teeth.
Sour Skittles would destroy the top of your mouth because of how they manufacture them.
More than Captain Crunch?
Yes, more than Captain Crunch. I saw one kid. He actually had I saw one kid at school. He had the front palate of his lip. I mean, of his tongue actually torn away. So he had skin flapping, like flesh flapping because of a sour Skittles.
And then cut it and lifted it. An open wound.
Yeah, so it was an open wound. So he cut it and lifted it. And so one day he was just eating sour Skittles. Next thing you know, blood just coming out of his mouth. And as a middle schooler, you think like, okay, all right, cool. So this is the day Satan comes back. Right? And you're like, oh, we're all freaking out. But nah, he just eating sour Skittles.
Well, there you go. Let us know, people, in the comments below. Let's get on to the main topic at hand, though, man. This is gonna be fun. When I was up in the Gundam movie, I was sitting back watching. I'm like, man, they went back and kind of retcon some stuff, all obviously throughout the years, and we're gonna sit down and talk about it. Only Lord knows. Let's talk about some Gundam lore, favorite side stories, favorite mobile suits that might be a part of a side story, such as the Blue Destinies. You have the White Dingo team is a side story. I think technically, right? The Black TriStars is that MSV. So if you don't know, people, if you're new to the hobby or new to building in general, and you're at your local shop, Hobbytown, wherever you get your kits online, if you look at a Gundam box and it says MSV, That's a side story kit or mobile suit. That means, in other words, it's not part of the main line. It's like your Johnny Riddens, your Black Stars, the regular high grades. What's some other ones? The Missing Link. I haven't seen those master grades in a minute. I don't remember how we town had both of those. Pale Riders. So let's talk about some Gundam lore. I know I was talking to Austin not that long ago, last week, about people don't consider Origins part of that main canon, and I'm like kind of shocked that people wouldn't consider it. Did they? I know we probably got to do a little bit more deep dive research, and we might come back with an episode for that. But I don't. Did anybody out of the Gundam camp say it wasn't part of the universe? Anybody know?
Do you mean the main author of or the main?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even the main character kind of said it was his own retelling, his own version of the retelling. It's one reason why on the high grades it says, Gundam the Origin
GT,
high grade, yeah, instead of
GTO.
Yeah, and instead of UC or HGUC. So it is a different universe pretty much entirely. But I mean, it follows so closely. There's only certain things here and there change really that much. But down to uniforms, certain places that they visit at what time. In my opinion, actually makes the story a little bit more streamlined, enjoyable. But yeah, it's a different universe. Yeah.
Let's show me. I know Austin, yours is probably Zeta. Let's leave Zeta out of it. What's your second favorite kind of?
I'm gonna throw an oddball here for you guys. It's something that I don't think you guys were expecting, because you think I'm gonna say Seed. But no, my second one is gonna be the Build Divers universe lore. Particularly the area where the end of regular Build Divers and Re-Rise starts. The whole lore behind what's cool about it is that it turns into an esque Blade Runner type of situation where you have these cyber created beings, something almost out of what is it, Tron Legacy, something like these cybernetic being AI that gain sentience, and because of advances technology and Gunpla, you're able to give them a physical form in the real world. So now you have essentially androids that have thoughts and feelings walking around in public, and some of them are indistinguishable from human beings. So you're essentially walking into a Blade Runner 2047 situation, but with Gundam. So I think that is a really cool area to go into, and really cool area to read about whenever they drip feed us other stuff, but rarely anything comes in about it. Of course, I would say AOZ, but we're not going to get into that. That's probably somewhere down the line. But yeah, that's an interesting place to really visit and go. Now, the anime does not go that deep, obviously, but it's like a own kind of fan type of stuff. You have to fill in the gaps. You're just like, oh, this is interesting.
Any kits come from that? Any kits come from that, or?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's May. So May is one of the main characters from Re-Rise. She gets her own kit where she's essentially the robot form of her and the girl form of her. And if you get the dress version, that is what her form is in the real world. There's also I've seen people kit bash the other one. I forgot her name already.
Which one is May with the girl? She has the yellow jacket. Is that the newer one or no?
No, May is the one with the long black hair, the teal and the white
black hair.
And the black hair. Yeah,
she looks like an android. When I remember seeing her at Barnes and Noble, I'm like, how is this Gundam? I was like, when I was getting back, I'm like, yo, how the hell is this Gundam? And you can just tell that's probably the start of let's dip our toe into girl kits, man.
Right?
30-minute sisters, right? Let's just see how, because I know that my kit is just hard to find. It's just sells out pretty quick. Sells out quick.
They saw Kota Bakia make this, and they said, "We can do that."
Where do you rank? I know you're also a big fan of Sentinel. Where does Sentinel, the Sentinel storyline? That's a pretty dope lore as well, from what you've told us before. What about you, CD? Which one are your? Oh, go ahead, Austin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would say Sentinel's up there. I wouldn't consider it my favorite. It's more piecemeal, but it's a really fun story. Really, really enjoyable time, especially during UC. That's something happening so far out that kind of its own thing. But go ahead, CD.
Yeah. So I was thinking, do I really have a favorite Gundam lore? And I don't. have a favorite Gundam lore. I don't have a series that really just like I like for the lore, more for the suits. So I wanted to talk about the Ifrit, which I think has a pretty cool lore because first see that in a video game. I think it's called Mobile Suit Gundam Cross Dimensions, which never heard of, never played. But the story of the Ifrit was a prototype suit that they used to fight. And actually, one of the main pilots, Doug Schneid, he has his own P Bandai custom. He ends up losing that suit, and that gets captured by the Xeon remnants. And then in Gundam Unicorn, you actually see the Ifrit Schneid, which is that purple one fighting alongside at the attack on Torrington. Yeah. So
that's his suit.
It's his capture suit. Yep.
Hmm.
So that was a little cool knowledge. But yeah, I don't know. I was looking into different Gundam stories, and the lore isn't what really pulls me in. So I don't really go looking into the lore. But when I did find that out, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Same with the other Ifrit. I feel like the Ifrits kind of have similar lore. The orange shoulder Ifrit, same pilot as the Blue Destiny Mark II. That's why it's the same type of color scheme. Stuff like that. Like something about the color schemes of suits is what draws me more to Gundams versus like the stories behind it. So here's some quick knowledge of Ifrits for you. What about you though, Coop? Is this some wing knowledge?
I'll say, yeah, some wing. If you read some of the obviously the mangas, not the Glory of the Loser set, but if you read some of the other mangas, I think like Operation Zero, where you kind of see the upbringing of some of the pilots, right? Like Wu Fei and his wife, and now knowing why he calls Nitaku, because obviously this is spoilers for anybody that wants to read the book. So if you want to read, skip past this part to God knows when. But he calls Nitaku because that was his wife who piloted a prototype. Prototype Toggies? It was a Toggies. Yeah, prototype Toggies. It was basically a blue Leo with the Toggies S backpack or something like that. She sacrificed her life to save him. So that was his lore and his backstory, which is pretty dope, right? And then I guess retcon Hero's backstory. He was this kind of orphan type kid that grew up kind of soldier, not orphan, that's duo, soldier-esque type kid. And he wanted to go assassinate or do some type of mission. He shot the back of a Leo with a rocket, right, when he was a kid. And then the pilot of the mobile suit of the Leo went to the hospital, right? That pilot was Trace Kush Renata, right? And that's why he wanted to do the mobile dolls. And then he met, while in the hospital, met his wife, Marty Maya, mom, and that's how the baby came along for Endless Waltz. So if Hero didn't shoot that Leo, it wouldn't necessarily, Trace wouldn't have been to the hospital.
We had a
butterfly effect
or Endless Waltz.
We wouldn't have Endless Waltz. So that's pretty dope. And then going back and listening to, and I give credit because I'm not as deep into the lore like somebody like Austin, but I've gone and listened to HSLM on YouTube. That shout out to that channel. Go listen to that channel for any type of like Gundam lore. He went in depth with the Sanaju and just knowing like the background of the Sanaju. You know, it was ordered, it got stolen. It was two Sanajus. That's where you get the Verkaz from. The Verkaz are actually the suits on its way to the Federation, I believe. I think they were on its way to the Federation. Xeon Remnant stole it, slapped the sleeves on it, turned one of them red to be the red, obviously the red one, full frontals, and turned the second one, broke that one down for parts, and that one turned into the Kshatriya in the Rose. Yep. Was it the Rose and Zulu? Or was it the other one? The Rose and Zulu. Yeah. So those were those two mobile suits, and then people say there's a plot hole where that was technically the second one was stolen and turned into the Sanaju Stein for the narrative movie. So HSLM, if you just type in Gundam HSLM, there's a full breakdown on a lot of Gundam lore, such as Exia and all the different variations. But listening to him is just it makes the story a lot more compelling, man. So I know CD, you're like, yeah, I'm not really into the lore. That's one day when you just kind of like sitting back, chilling, building. Throw that channel on, and he has a breakdown of all the wing kits, Toggies, Ultron, Zero, all of them, and it's just a full breakdown. And
I got a question for you guys,
what's
my
that?
brothers in lore. If you could pick a story that isn't animated, what lore would you want to give us animation to? Would you want to be like full frontal getting that suit? Would you want to see a quick 3 or 4 episode OVA, or would be a Frozen teardrop animated, or even for you, Austin, like some AOZ?
Yeah,
I
AOZ
don't know, man.
Yeah, especially Black Rabbit Had a Dream, or maybe
What?
the story of Rizion. Oh, Rizion. AOZ, but it's Inlay. Rizio Inlay. This is the part where
Oops,
they're in
Black Rabbit
Mars.
Had a Dream.
Yeah. This is the
Okay.
part where they're this is the part where they're in Mars, and essentially the Xeon remnants are linked up with the remnants of the Titans and have formed a new core. Like seeing the whole like how
Yeah.
Mars went down would be pretty cool. Especially the suit designs and stuff like that would be pretty cool. And that story it's not complete, but there's enough in that story to get you started. So,
Cool. What about you?
I would like to see a backstory on Full Frontal. I would like to see that. He's one of my favorite antagonists. So just seeing him, if the spirit of Shars got into him, seeing it through that new type ability, seeing him in the lab, if he, obviously he's that not approach, what I'm looking for, cyber new type with Shars selecting that body. So I would like to see how that goes, but that takes away from the lore itself, because even Austin and I were talking about it the other day. The whole Gundam, I guess, stick, right, is you just don't know what happens to Char. And they really stuck with that, right? Like at the end of Gundam 79 in the movie, he shots Cassilia, and with the bazooka, obviously he pops back up in Zeta as Quattro. He disappears, floats in the ball. He pops up in Char's counterattack. That's it. Like he just disappears, but then he comes back as a whole new person. So it's like that lore is pretty dope. Like keeping that going. But I would like to see like the baby steps in between. Maybe what happened with Char. What really happened with Char between Gundam and Zeta. And I know they did that UC Engage, I think it was, where was it UC Engage? Where they did that little snippet of him putting on the Char's counterattack jacket and him walking out. And he was kind of like, this is when he fully accepted being in for Char's counterattack. So, which that's coming in the movies in March. I'm trying not to watch it now. I'm in the mood, but I'm trying to watch Zeta and then turn around and watch Char's counterattack in the movies. But that would be pretty dope to see.
And you know, if I can add one, I would say as Gundam Seed Astray. Gundam Seed Astray.
You want to see that?
Astray storyline is pretty wicked, and from what the small parts I have seen and read, I'm not 100% versed in it. It's a fun time. It's like throwing all the drama and chaos of regular Seed out and just saying, "Hey guys, we're just going to be pure fun. We're just going to be fun. That's it. Balls to the wall action everywhere."
I do not want to see the IBO lore. I'll tell you that. I do not want to see like a.
Weren't they making a movie? Am I wrong?
So I don't know when
they were. See, that's what I'm saying. When is that supposed to? Was that Ururu Hunt? Was that it? Ururu Hunt?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I do not want to see.
I'm with you. Oh, I don't want to see any of those. There's so many kits they keep dropping off there, like supposed to be like whatever the Barbatos is, or Calamity Gundams.
Calamity War.
There's like 100 of them.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't need to see any of that. I don't just see any of
I'm good on that. I'm good on 00. I don't need to see nothing from them. The newer stuff, I'm starting to wait for big dogs. I'm being honest with you. This UC is becoming more enticing and wanting to know more than non-UC stuff. So like outside of
Is it because
Gundam Wing,
you see such a big universe that has all these different compelling
and
storylines
everything
versus?
connects and
Mhm.
weaves around. Yeah, like I mean, it's dope to see different versions of Mobile Suit Gundam. I guess technically their own translation with like the Zero System being the new type, their version of new type. The Trans Am, right? Trans Am, their version of
Hmm?
new type, or no, it's the other one.
It, uh,
Um, when he turned into Angel, right? We have the yellow eyes. Ribbons is the other, is that right? The dude
mhm.
Ribbons. But and which for Mercury was the permit score? That was their version of new type, right? It's dope to see that.
They don't really have a new type. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Keep
But
going.
is that's not their version of a new type, a permit score?
They don't really have they don't really have a new type in Butcher Mercury. I mean, permit score is literally just people who can control Gundams. It literally is just a control unit, control sequence. Like it's like a IBO, like it's people who have the operation. Like
Yeah, but that's
which
IBO's
was
version of the new type, though. Is the Elia Vignana suit because not a
well,
lot of people could get it. It's selective.
yeah, but the new type is like an evolution of human beings who can sense the
Yeah,
future.
in,
I just
in
don't.
Gundam, in Mobile Suit Gundam, you see that is. But I
Mhm.
think anything that enhances your abilities and is selective for the non-UC is their version of new. The Zero System in
Oh,
Gundam
okay.
Wing.
I know what you mean. Okay, I got
It,
what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
you see what I'm
You're
saying?
not a direct comparison. You're saying anything that makes pilots better above the rest.
Enhances their ability.
Yeah, hands. Okay,
Enhances
got
their ability in their
That's
world is their
it's
version of new
like the
in new
zero
type.
system in Wing, like
Yep.
Hero Yui.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Only a few people can do it, right? And the permit score, like the level
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
of like she was able to do it at a young age,
Mm-hmm.
so that was her version. Like so, seeing that in Gundam is pretty dope. Now, what would y'all think about like the manga of what y'all want to see? I know we've been all asking for it, but the manga obviously for Thunderbolts, we're not going to turn away any type of more Gundam. But if, like you said, CD, if you get animate one, it's like, okay, y'all want us to finish this Thunderbolt? Want to give y'all movies 3 and 4, or do you want
I
more of
I'd
something
rather
else
want
to
a manga of Hathaway. I'd take that before I take 2 and 3 of Thunderbolts movies
mm,
because Hathaway
okay.
we don't have any. We have a text that's not translated, and we have one movie.
It's translated. It's just not translated well.
Right. So give me a manga if I can't get if I can't get 2 and 3 for the next 6 years, whatever. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Give me a manga so I can at least get more thrilled for it. I think the Hathaway story, since it's such smaller, I think I'd rather see that versus Thunderbolts.
would y'all want little side stories of like how they doing with Doan's Island? Right? Would y'all want that more? And obviously, again, we're not going to turn away more Gundam,
Ever.
but would you want to see something like that? Like I would like to see Mobile Suit Gundam 06 MS team, Mobile Suit Gundam 07, because there was the group of GMs in 8th MS team that got shredded, right? Let me
Yep.
get like 3 or 4 episodes with them. Now, I know they did the anniversary edition when you got the flight type goof versus the Easy 8, right? But let me get more of those. That's what keeps me grounded
White
and
Dingo
not just because
team.
the White Dingo team. Yes, let me see
White Wolf.
them going to
Yeah.
Australia. Let me get more of the Black Trash Stars.
Or even from
Like,
Record to Richard, that goof team.
oh
Whatever they were
yeah,
called.
the Midnight Alpha,
Yeah,
Midnight Alpha team,
maybe not that
Armor
style.
Raw's team.
Take me to animation. Like,
Take you back to Unicorn.
yeah,
You just need
yeah.
Unicorn, right?
Take me back there, but yeah, I definitely think, like you said, that keeps like the veteran Gundam enthusiasts, people that like have been around for a long time that don't necessarily like more for the UC heads. I feel like there's probably more UC supporters than there is other, and I think
They could really rip out a shit ton more from like G Gundam. You got all them different countries. Oh, you could do almost a country an episode. Like how
Honestly,
they were running it.
I'm surprised they haven't made a sequel to G Gundam yet. I mean, you could just always make a sequel to not Dion's Child or something like that, but just a different country, or just a new
Yeah.
Japan champion, and have Damone like be disappeared and no one's looking for him. I'm surprised they haven't retried to do Gundam X. Gundam X is a fantastic story. It just didn't get a chance to shine.
Isn't their anniversary coming up too? I think.
What's that? What's that for the people out there that might not know the Gundam X story? What's that story? And a quick synopsis.
Quick synopsis. Essentially, a major war happened in space, left Earth in like a post-apocalyptic setting. Imagine Trigun with Gundam. There's a mercenary going around. He finds a mech that he is Gundam. It goes around completing contracts. Finds a girl who's the last of the new types, and pretty much becomes the key to saving the entire planet. And the Gundam's unique because it is it has a old school ancient weapon that connects to the moon. But yeah, that's about it. Quick synopsis. Yeah.
Man, if you talk about some Gundam lore, big dog, you talk about Moon, we might as well take it there. Moon Gundam.
Yeah,
let's get the Moon
Instead
Gundam.
of the cutscenes being from the video game.
Yeah, the video game cutscenes are great though. Like whoever team that did that, they should be on it, man.
From the websites that be, shout out to CD. I did read some of Moon Gundam, and that story is pretty good. It's kind of odd though. It's kind of like an ancient civilization that lives off world on a different planet. The kid
in a space colony.
Yeah, space colony. I think he sneaks into a part of the space colony that sees outside and sees pieces of the Moon Gundam or the Vargo.
The first one. Vargo.
Right. That's what I need to see. Let me see, Sazabi manufactured. Like in an OVA, you could give me 5-episode OVA. That's what they need to do. That's what they'll have my money. Collector's edition, new mobile suits, new kits, new figures. I'm down for it, Bandai. Come on, man.
And if you're talking about trying to piece together Char's story, Moon Gundam, Char literally shows up and you get the bridge between Zeta and Char's counterattack.
There you go. So check out Moon Gundam. I know that one has one, right? The narrative story. That scene that's in the movie where it was the Rigazi. Was it the Rigazi? When they went and snatched old girl up and said the old girl was like, there's a third one. There was the girl Martius Vist in her name. Martha's Vist. That's Martha's Vineyard. The old lady, the blonde lady from Unicorn. In the movie, she was being transported, but in the movie, it was Gustav Karls, right? But I think it was a Rigazi. And old boy was piloting a Rigazi. No, DJ? Was it a DJ? He was piloting a DJ.
It was a DJ. Yeah, DJ.
Yona Bofster was piloting a DJ. He was fighting. They were going at it. They didn't realize there was a Delta Kai or a Delta Gundam like over the atmosphere. It was like, yeah, I'm in the area. I'm coming down. It was like, yo, it's a Gundam coming, and the DJ and the Delta went at it. That was dope. See, I need to see that animated. I know we got the narrative movie, but I need to see panel for panel for some of these mangas narrated, big dog. At this point, Gundam Wing, Glory to the Losers. You got Epion in the first book, not fully Epion, but you got Epion like Trey's looking at the blueprints of Epion in the first book.
Frozen Teardrop or Glory of the Losers, which one would you want done first?
Glory of the Losers, hands down. Glory of the Losers, hands down. I think people seeing like the Taugi Flugel, I think it'll be a great way to, if they drop that for the 30th anniversary. I know they're not, but that would be pretty dope to see. Somewhat of an OVA for Endless Waltz, Glory to the Losers. Glory to the Losers.
Just have big works coming forth up until 2029. They want to be putting something major out every year. So hopefully that's.
What was major this year?
Requiem.
Damn.
Already see how last that was. Damn.
Yeah, left a lasting impression. Huh?
Yeah, my mind went straight to like anime, man. I wasn't even thinking that. I'm thinking about like what new Gundam came out with some dope ass animation. That's where my mind went. Right when
Yeah,
you
that's
said
what
they
you said.
did.
You said dope ass anime.
That's where it went wrong. So yeah, I mean, Gundam Wings anniversary is in 2025, right? So maybe
Yes,
somebody's
sir.
gonna watch 2026. Who knows? Hathaway, or maybe.
Hey, that Master Grade Leo to go along with the
There
new
it
DoD
is.
DVD collection. There it is.
Damn.
There
Premium
it is.
Bandai.
Make
But
premium.
no,
premium.
man, you would, like I said before, if they could give us some more Gundam UC stories where people are integrating with people, you know, Hathaway or Noah meeting Shiro, meeting all of it, Christy meeting Armoro, whatever the case may be, that would be dope, man. That would be dope. Even just knowing the kind of the story behind the Alex, right? Like the Alex was meant for Armoro in 0080. It was meant for a new type. They said it in the movie. Oh, this is meant for that new type that's on white base. Like, where was he at during that time where, I mean, you could piece it together looking at the timeline, but that's dope. That was dope. See, that's what keeps me. That's what keeps me in the Marvel movies. Yeah, connect it, and then to hell with it. Bring it all in one fight. Avengers, Gundam, Infinity War.
God damn.
Endgame.
Multiverse Gundam.
You have the scene where the Amuro gets the Alex, and because Char's Zeog isn't finished, he's in the Rick Dom. So then you get the Alex versus the enhanced Rick Dom fight. Then parallel universe opens up, and you see Amuro in the perfect Gundam going against Char in the perfect Zeog, Zeong, and you're just like, and you see these three universes all coming together, and then you have the Spider-Man meme where they all just like, you.
You want all of them fall off. They're not canon. Now you're turning to Spider Verse. I mean, they're
Lala
doing all
comes
this.
in. Just like Spider-Man.
I'm the canon event. I'm supposed to die in I'm supposed to die in every universe. She winds up being Steve. I mean, they're doing it now with everything else. It'll be lovely to see a multiverse version of Gundam. It'll be dope.
Metaverse? Is that wrong?
But is that
was weird, right?
That's a game, ain't it? Is
No, that was
Metaverse
an
the
anime.
game?
That was
3-episode anime.
3-episode 10-minute anime or some shit.
It was
it was a game. I thought that was like Build Divers.
That's right. It was Build Divers stuff. That's right.
Yeah, isn't that where like you go into a virtual reality world?
Yeah.
It was
Did you say
trash.
you wanted more Build Divers, Austin?
What's up?
Did you want more of that Build Divers universe?
Re-Rise. Yeah. Build Divers Re-Rise specifically. Anything outside of that, I couldn't care less. But the Re-Rise section of it, please, more of that.
What is some of y'all's favorite versions of, I don't want to say retcons, but like different versions? It was changed and we saw the changed version and we got used to the changed version. For an example, right? The perfectibility was supposed to come out in Unicorn. Like there was that 10-minute scene at the Gundam Dome where the perfectibility, blue and white, I think it was the plan B perfectibility or something like that. But we got the full armor in Unicorn, right? That's what we got main, but they replaced the perfectibility. That's why, because they had the leftover arm, they had the javelin from the Kshatriya. They had all the pieces to make the
changing in the manga. Both unicorns are white, right? The Banshee's white too. Is that right?
No, the Banshee is black. The V-fin is black, but the V-fins are everything about it in the Unicorn
is the same.
Aesthetically looks the same.
So I like that on a simple change like that.
You like that change?
Yeah, I think that shit was dope. I couldn't. The Banshee unicorn, the V-fin makes it look.
Oh yeah, the Banshee Norn is probably the dopest looking one. Yeah. I think I want to go out on a limb here. It's not my favorite, but I prefer the version we got better is the new Gundam over the high new. The new Gundam to me is better than the high new and the Nightingale. And I'm glad they did that change. I like the backpack on the new Gundam more than I like the backpack on the high new.
Nightingale's that's looking good. Mobile suit.
Yes,
So,
yeah,
It,
I
that's
agree.
it's technically a mobile armor. It's a
Mobile
mobile armor mixed with a mobile suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
it's
looks like someone just got
terrible.
lazy halfway through. They just drew legs on it, little tiny legs.
I would like to see or listen or be a fly on a wall when they said like what is not in a bad way, but like that day on I'm just throwing a date out there. April 15th, 1983, they said we're going to change the Nightingale to the Sazabi, and I want it to look like this for the movie. In the manga, you can stay the same because the Sazabi is iconic. And that if that person woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day, that shit might not have happened. Like,
There might not be
so
a Cosby ever.
it might not be a Sazabi. So that's pretty dope, man. Or the new Gundam. Like, what made that change? Because I could be wrong, but Austin, correct me here. Those I don't know how far back mangas went, but I'm assuming those were old books, right?
uh,
The
yeah,
Char's counterattacks and all that
yeah.
leading up.
They're
Those were
all
novels,
originally
right?
yeah. They were all originally based on novels called High Streamer, and the High Streamer
Mm.
mobile suits look very very different to the Gundam stuff that we have. So, if you ever see a High Streamer mobile suit, it looks you couldn't even tell that they were the same universe really, or even the same
I mean, that's why you look at
version
the
of canon.
Nightingale, you're going like, huh?
Yeah,
So
and the Nightingale would look completely different too. It's crazy. If we ever do get a chance to look at those designs, if you're listening, take a chance to look at High Streamer designs. They're pretty out there.
what about you, Austin? What's something that they changed and you're like, you know what? I'll take it this way. I like it this way.
The ARC 7802, the origin version of the Granddaddy. For me, the origin version of the Granddaddy is the RX 72 now. It is, yeah, in my opinion, it is the Granddaddy Gundam perfected. I cannot find a fault with it every time I look at it. I know some people say, oh, it's too much detail. Maybe there's too much to like. Some people like the old blocky rigids. Nah, for
No.
me, the origins, yeah, the 3.0 had too much for me, right? The origin is just absolutely
Like right in the
perfect.
middle.
It has right in the middle. And with the shorter cannon, without the shorter cannon, it doesn't matter. It still, in my opinion, looks great. Yeah. And
I mean,
and
I mean, like that Origins line is just crazy.
yeah,
That Origins line is
every
just
mobile
crazy.
suit in Origin line, in my opinion, looks better than the OG. I cannot wait to see what the Galgu Origin looks like, right? In the Origin line, when they make a high grade of that eventually. I cannot wait to see the Origin. They already made the gun cannon. What's the other one?
Yeah. Gun
The
tank?
gun tank, but the actual like
The
Teen
newer one?
Gundam, yeah, the newer
Mhm.
one, not the first generation. So, in my opinion, the Origin line retcon of how the mobile suits look, in my opinion, are perfect.
That's probably the
Yeah.
best.
Even the
Best
designs
upgrade.
of it. Even
Mhm.
the designs like of the characters. I watched Done's Island again, and there was that flashback of Armoro when he took when he was dreaming and he took the
Mhm.
suit in that animation scene of him. And it looks like they just took the cover of one of the books out of the Origins books and just colored it because it's that same pastel color
Mhm.
that they use. It's like,
The
man,
lighter palette.
if they could give me an Origins Gundam series and just keep it going, come on. They already teased us with the Gundam lifting off the Gundam Rising, right? They already teased us with that all them years ago. Just
Mhm.
drop it. Just give us OVA. Give it's there. Just give us the OVA. But
Redo
in the
1,
Origins
2, and 3 and Origins.
version, and in dubbed, I'll be a happy man. I'll die right there today, and I'm dying a happy man. If you give me Origins animation dub of 1, 2, and 3, I'll be a happy man right there, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I would
I feel
like
you.
to see them do a little bit more as well when it comes to like not stopping there. Right? If they're like, we'll slow down on kits, I'll take it. These
More
months, they'll
movies.
just go at it all night.
Yeah,
Look,
looking at your cats losing their
look at
minds.
he ain't nothing over there. Look at him. That's all they do.
He's got zoomies, man. He's got the zoomies. Yeah,
Just did a whole flip for no reason. And
He
she
did it
just
from-
walks by him sometimes and just looks at him. But like let me get Zeta in the Origins line. They could just
A
keep
redesign
it
Mark II.
moving.
A
A
redesign
redesign
Mark II.
Mark II,
Or I guess it would be
all of
technically
it.
the Origins Mark II. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, that would look
They
great.
could keep it going all the way to charge counterattack, and you can stop there. Let me get and I guess that would be like the real grade stuff, like the real grade new Gundam would be that, right? The real grade size
Mhm.
would be, and
Mhm.
man, I know we're asking for a lot, but I'll take a slowdown on kits. Would
Here,
y'all do
here we
that?
go.
Would y'all take a slowdown on kits for new animation of old stuff?
I mean, we're not buying anything right now, so yeah. CD's not buying anything, so he's good with it. I just recently did a pay in for P Bandai again, so yeah, I need to slow down. I can stop at any time.
I'll take it. Like if they're like, oh, we got no master grades for the next 5 years, no new mobile suits, no new high grades. What's out right now is our last
Whoa! Not
So
5
5
years.
years.
Whoa! That's a long
5
time,
years.
buddy.
And
What are we getting
you
in
give
5
me
years?
and you get 60. No, you get the 3 movies, Gundam dub, Origins dub.
I'll take
They take
one
your
if I
money.
get a new master grade. At least 2 years, maybe a
Origins
year
1,
after.
2, and 3, and I get no kits for 5 years. I'm solid. Give me the kits for 5 years.
5 years is a long time,
Give you the
brother.
kits
Like
for
I
5
said.
years.
I'd rather take kits for
Wow.
5 years than no kits. And
You got 5
Origins
years worth
maybe
of
1,
kits
2, 3.
behind you, big dog. By the time you clear that out, you be ready to go for a new kit.
Hey man, CD knows we know we got backlogs, but man, we don't build the backlog. We wait for that new kit, and I'm gonna buy that.
Rich.
Yeah, I don't know if I go
If you
5
gave
years.
me 1, 2, and 3, Hathaway 2 and 3,
Yeah.
and a
Dog.
Gundam series, I would say no kits for 5 years.
That's
I'm
a
gonna need
whole
kit.
lot, man. That's a whole lot of dip in your chip. That big. You still want the kit, Austin?
I'm gonna need
You
at
take-
least something after a year. I'll take a year off. I need something. I need something.
I'm not saying you can't buy a kit. Just know Gunpla
kit.
Nerds page won't be updated. Nothing. No high
Yeah, nah.
grades, SD, perfect grades, nothing.
Yeah, nah, that can't happen. We need at least a year. Oh, I'll give you a year, but after a year, you got to be coming with something. I'll let you get ready. I'll let you get
Wow.
ready.
You
I'll
would
give
wait
a year.
5 years
Since
for a
2019.
new
Think
kit.
about 2019. If 2019,
till now.
right, and till now, but they gave me origins of the first 3 movies.
I probably wouldn't be building
I'll
Gundam
take it.
anymore. I'll tell you now. I probably wouldn't.
You would have stopped.
Look, I probably would have stopped. I feel like
With all the
kits, half these kits have been out
I mean,
since then, though. You know, if I had to wait, I don't know
yes,
if I'd be in
granted,
there.
that's true. That's true. Like, but there's still some kit in 2019. Our backlog was still hefty. It was still hefty. It was still in 2019. It won't know one row. Don't think it was just one row going to the top.
2019, I don't think I had a kit. I didn't paint my first kit until August of 21. So if we go back 2 years before, I don't think I had any Gundams that I didn't have. In a
That's right.
backlog.
You were doing Kamen Rider for a while before that too.
Not even that. I was like nothing.
Sports,
Anime, manga,
Yeah, nothing.
sports. Yeah. So if I had to wait that long, I might not be in the hobby. 5 years.
Austin says a year. Okay, how long are you waiting for? If they say we could give you Gundam
1, 2, and 3.
Origin style 1, 2, and 3, 3 years. 3 years, no
2.
kits.
2.
2 years? Y'all can only go 2 years, no kit. Austin going a year. Austin, I think truthfully I would do 3 years. 3 years. If you give me nothing for 3 years, I waited for a long time for. I mean, some of these kits, I can knock out a backlog 3 years. That was COVID.
I build for the kits. I like Gundam for the kits, like the models.
Yeah,
If I don't have the models,
of course. But dog, you got all the model kits behind you though, big dog. You don't think you could just deal with those
Wait.
for 3 years?
I could, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
So only thing that keeps you going, the only thing that keeps y'all going is the new kits.
Yeah.
Austin, only thing that keeps you going is the new kits.
I don't know. There's still plenty of old kits I want to buy. But no, I need some new announcements. I need some new fresh stuff.
Hold on. Time out. Austin, you done picked up a shovel now, big dog. What is an old kit that you want to buy that's relatively available?
Oh, it's
I don't want to
relatively
hear like,
available.
yeah. Well, what's the old kit you want to buy? What's the old kit
Well,
you want to buy?
So like the missing link, the Gundam Mark 4, Mark 5, or the Gundam 4 and 5,
Okay.
the Gundam Mark 3, the O Gundam Master Grade. These are all Master Grades, by the way. The Zeta Plus C1 Master Grade. I still haven't got that. I got an A1, but not a C1.
Isn't that coming in the mail?
No, I got the A1.
Isn't
The A1's coming. The Zeta Plus A1
Mm.
and the C1 is different. It has a bigger gun shield.
That's what he has in high grade on this show.
Yeah, that's one I have in
Oh,
high
okay.
grade. The one I have in high grade.
That's the one you
and
just
then-
did, Steve, right?
I did the A1.
Is that
Yeah, he did the A1.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, purple. and white.
A1 little gun, C1 big gun.
Big gun. Yeah, just think of C as in
Okay.
cannon. C as in cannon.
and
So
you said that was a Zeta?
Zeta Plus. Yeah, Zeta Plus.
Zeta Plus. And that's
Yeah, yeah.
from what lore is that?
Sentinel.
What story? Sentinel. Okay. The
Sentinel,
one
but-
behind my fault. The one behind the one that one is Sentinel. The one
Unicorn.
the high grade unicorn.
One behind me is Unicorn.
Okay.
One behind Austin is Sentinel.
Yeah. And they're both technically the same. It's just that his CDs is an upgraded version of the one I want. Is technically it. And
Okay.
mine was like an experimental version of it. But they're both the same. They're both the same
Okay.
mobile suit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then let's see. Oh, dude, you opened a can of worms. There's a lot actually on my list. The Master Grade. What's that one Mono Eye kit? Oh, the Dewage, the Master Grade, Dewage Custom. Let's see.
See? You can get 3
Yeah,
years. You can wait 3 years for like if they release those slowly.
Oh yeah, no,
Now,
I could. I wouldn't be
new-
happy.
like, you're not getting a C pack. You're not getting like. You can't go 3 years without getting. That's almost COVID, right? Did we get any? I mean, I know there were kits lined up pre-COVID, but during COVID, I don't think we got new kits, did we?
I think it was about a year and a half that we didn't get a Master Grade announcement. We got full mechanics and 100s. But not Master Grades.
Eclipse came out during COVID.
Yeah, that's right. The Eclipse came out during COVID, but that was already in the works.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I can wait 2 years max. Anything longer than that.
I can wait about a year. But I need some new announcements, man. If it's more seed Master Grades, oh my god. If we get more seed Master Grades, it's over, brother. It's over. All my money's gone. CD, you're gonna have to come rescue me.
Coop, you could wait 3 years. You said 5. You could wait 3.
Yeah. I could for sure wait 3 years. If you giving me in that 3 year wait, you give me every year 1, 2, and 3 of Gundam Origins, or at least 1 and 2.
So what if they give you
I'll take
only seed shit for 3 years? You can wait.
Yeah. What if they only give you seed stuff?
I thought now y'all moving the goalposts, man. Now
No,
y'all gotta mess up my dream.
That's just a
Now
question.
you
That's just a
No.
question. We never
No,
listened to
you
anyone.
No, I couldn't wait. No, if they told me if it's for seed, no.
I don't think I could wait for 1, 2, and 3 of Origins, because none of my favorite suits are in any of those. So it's not gonna like make me want to go build. Yes, no.
With
what-
extra scenes, you wouldn't want like what about any tie-in stories? What if they're giving you mangas? See, I know this is me being greedy, right? And Austin, go ahead, Austin. I'll let Austin finish because mine's is a pretty.
I was gonna say the first year you get like a fully reanimated Mobile Gundam Seed, right up to modern specs, right? Second year you get the Origins, but you get not only a tie-in movie but also a special edition movie. It's like just a big movie that ties into Amuro's story. And then for the third year you get what's some other series that they are supporting? Maybe Wing, maybe a little bit of Wing, a little bit of G Gundam, and a little bit of something else like in each quarter of that year. Then you could probably survive 3 years easy. But if it's all seed, even I would be like, I don't think I can make that. I love seed, but I don't think I can survive 3 years with no kids.
Same.
You give me a 2-part movie with a new UC,
Hell, they finished Hathaway.
in between.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
finish Hathaway. You finish Hathaway 2 and 3, and then you give me another Origins movie like Doan's Island in between. I could wait to 3 years. If you
I have
give
a
me
feeling.
Hathaway 2, Origins side story movie, and Hathaway 3, I could wait to 3 years.
See, I have a feeling you're only going to probably get one. Remember, Gundam's probably going to give you something you don't want. So they're probably going to give
This
you a
is
Wish from Mercury remake.
That 30 years live action Gundam movie.
Yeah, live action Gundam movie. That's right. Yeah.
yeah. And I
Only way I
know
wait
this might
is
be
I need a Freets, bro. Freets. I love you, Freets. I need
freeze.
Zaku, high mobility types. In these movies, I got
Think
to
about
see
after
I
that
like.
3 year, think about after the 3 year wait, you getting everything you've seen in theaters. You know that's about to drop in kit form. Yo, I need that in master grade. I need that in a real grade. That would be crazy. That'd be a crazy time to be alive if they drop 3 movies with potential kits coming from those movies.
But they're all RXs, though. Fucking kill me. No.
They're all
You never know.
RX.
You never
Not
know.
a single mono.
Might get like a. We've been waiting for that high mobility Zaku, red Shard one, and one that would popped up in a dream in Doan's Island. That was
Fun.
preview.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Austin.
Oh no, I was gonna say fun fact, in that only exists in Origins. In the UC regular series, Char never operated a high mobility Zaku. He only ever
Correct.
one.
That's what I'm saying. And they had didn't they have the all gray version of it somewhere? The preview kit of it, a couple like earlier last year.
Oh, the prototype.
When Doan's, yeah, the prototype one when Doan's Island came out.
When we seen the GMs, they had to do.
Yeah, that can be dropped. But I know I'm asking for a lot for this one. But dogs, if I can get, I'll be back on my heyday. If I can get Gundam in comic book form, I could go to the comic book store and pick up a new issue of Gundam, a Gundam book every month. And then I'm getting like tie-ins, like if for the people out there that might not read comics, but for an example, right, when Civil War came out, right, a long time ago, back 07, 08, 09, when that story dropped, you get tie-in books. So you get like Spider-Man Civil War. You get everything that Spider-Man was doing leading up to Civil War. You get Wolverine Civil War, X-Men Civil War. Now imagine you getting Char's Counterattack, right, in comic book form, and then you get Armor Ray Char's Counterattack. You get Bright Noah Char's Counterattack. Man, I will love it. In a 16-page or 32-page comic book, colored, that shit would be amazing. It would be amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes reading a manga color in black and white is what keeps me away from reading manga. Like, I know mom was do it in color. I will read more of my manga if it was colored than I do in black and white. Something about the black and white keeps me away.
Okay.
So that is the Gundam lore. Let us know, people, in the comments down in the comment section below. What are out of the topics we talked about? What are some of your favorite Gundam stories, Gundam lore? What would you like to see? Would y'all wait the 3 years? We'll do it 3 years. 5 years is a pretty. You talk about a newborn to a kindergarten. That was a long time. So we'll do 3 years. We'll do 3 years.
5 years graduating high school.
Yeah, and then in your first year in college, you go from freshman to your first. So 3 years. Would you go 3 years? No new kits, but you're getting new Gundam animation, at least Gundam Origins, and your favorite stories. Don't go like, oh, I'm getting Gundam. I don't say your favorite stories. Two real and one like kind of unrealistic. Like, I don't want to hear, let me get Gundam Wing, let me get Unicorn, and let me get, like, obviously everybody will wait for that. Everybody will wait 3 years. You get like a new Zeta 2.0 storyline. AOZ, yeah, let me get AOZ animated. Austin will say, yeah, I'll wait the 3. Let me get AOZ Sentinel and Astray animated. I'll wait the 3 years. Austin will wait the 3 years for that. Don't believe it. He's lying. He's lying. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments down below what's y'all's favorite lore, least favorite lore, things like that. CD, brother.
Ding, ding,
It's that
ding, ding, ding,
time.
ding, 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 ding. Man, once again, I just wanted to say from all of us, we appreciate you guys tuning in all these episodes, all these weeks, all these Wednesdays, all these 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
There you
Watching
go.
the podcast with us. So if you guys didn't know, if you guys are under a rock, we were giving away a special bundle from SMS to one lucky winner that all they had to do was follow the instructions on the pod that was on the Instagram page, my page, Undergated page. So we're going to be running that giveaway now. I am on the free Instagram comments picker, and we're going to pick the winner of the SMS bundle.
Somebody better get a hefty deal. I
They're
hope
getting
it's
6
me.
paints. They're getting some alligator clips. They're also getting nipper and some paintbrushes. So the winner is...
Hold on. Don't tell them that. Let's go ahead and bring up whoever this is about to win, what they're going to win, so that people can see. Ooh. So we're gonna
You got the
share
picture there,
this.
Coop?
Yeah, I got this.
All right. So as you guys see in that picture, we got 6 paints, some brushes, some alligator clips, and we have a knife as well. So the winner is... Let's run this. The winner is vbluesummers.builds. vbluesummers.builds. They said TriStars
Congratulations.
all day.
Ooh, trust, and it's a good colorway.
Let me go to their Instagram.
Yep. Make
this
sure
is
they
you
follow
guys
the
here.
rules.
Yes, sir.
Let's check to make sure you follow the rules. What was the
Go
rules?
follow back. Yeah, let me make sure they're following us.
Follow the
the 2
Undergated.
tags. Do I see the Undergated podcast? And they are following the Undergated podcast.
There you go. Damn,
So
it can't get no simpler.
I'm going to give you 2 weeks to contact me or the Undergated page with your shipping information. We'll get it out to SMS and they will send you guys the stuff directly. 2 weeks. That's all I need from you.
That's it.
And you guys want?
Congratulations. And make sure y'all use. Oh, see, tell them even if they don't win, they can still get some of this great stuff.
Yes.
Where can they get it from?
SMS directly. You can use Chloe's dad. Get 10% off with SMS. You can get everything in this picture for 10% off sent directly to you from Australia. Lovely brand, lovely company. I enjoy working with them. And shout out to them for helping us help you guys paint like us. Use Chloe's dad.
There you go. There you go. Austin, tell them where they can get some of these kits.
Hey, you can get their kits at vulcanhobby.com. That's vulcanhobby.com. You can use our code Undergate10 to save 10% on your next purchase. Once again, that's vulcanhobby.com. They are a big supporter of the show, and they help us pretty much do what we do. So once again, go over to vulcanhobby.com. Use the Undergated code Undergate10 to save 10% on your next purchase.
Thank you, man. You sound like you ready, like you went right back to your Target days. It is 9:45. It's 9:45. You have 15 minutes. Now, won't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 9:30, and the Chantilly Target will be closing in 30 minutes. We'd like to direct you up to our front where we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you. Have a great night. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I was that guy.
As you should be, man. Congrats. Make sure y'all go to Gun Primer, use code COOP10 directly with Gun Primer. They make some dope tools that I've been using for my GBWC builds and all my competition builds, such as the Glazer, the Gritter, the Balancer, the Razor, and a lot other tools. So COOP10 directly with Gun Primer, again, makes dope tools, high-end tools. They're like gas, what is that, 93 gas that you put in your car? That's their type of tools that they have. Gun Primer is high quality, and you could tell when you use it. It's a big difference when I use regular sanding sticks versus their sand loop, which is amazing. So check them out. All right, people. We appreciate y'all tuned in for the ride this time. We still running the PGX giveaway.
One more
Go
week.
to the video. Oh yeah, well, 2 more weeks, right?
Two
What is
more
this episode?
107?
Episode
Okay,
109. Yep, 2 more weeks. You got 2 more episodes. We're announcing it on episode 109. So we're gonna give you all the way up to episode 109. Tune into that video, turn into that episode as well to see if you won the giveaway for the PGX, our 2-year anniversary. Our way to give back to y'all. We're doing this for y'all, man, because we appreciate y'all. This is a time to give, time to care, time to check in on your people, time to love. Now, there's no reason to hate. Let that hate go. Let that hate go. So definitely, we appreciate everybody for tuning in every week. We're the Undergated. I'm gonna say I'm not negated. That has been crazy. I'm Coop. That's CD. And that's Austin. We're the Undergated, never underrated. Until next time, people. 168 down, another 168 to go. Peace.
And that's never underrated.